absurd.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Welcome to Touhyville.
The following program is closed captioned for the thinking impaired.
I'll juice you up.
No matter what anybody tells you, words and ideas can change the world.
Welcome, my friend, to the show that never ends.
Go ahead. Make my day.
Touhyville with Steve Touhy and Cheryl Touhy.
Yeah, that's just too much Touhy, isn't it?
Atomic batteries to power, turbines to speed.
Roger, ready to move out.
Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. We're so glad you could attend. Come inside, come inside. There behind the glass stands a real blade of grass. Be careful as you pass. Move along, move along. Come inside, the show's about to start. Guaranteed to blow your head apart. Rush, get your money's worth. Radio show, it happened out on the TV show. It's not a bubble, you gotta see the show. It's rock and roll.
Oh, welcome to Touhyville for the 19th day of June, 2025. Happy Thursday, everybody. Welcome into the amusement park for your mind, the carnival for your cranium, the holiday for your head. I would be your host, Steve Touhy. Joining me for all the fun, Cheryl Touhy. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good.
Hope everybody's okay out there.
Yeah. Woo!
Windy.
We had 5 tree limbs fall
Mm-hmm.
and make big crashing noises.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
Lots of people had stuff
Lots
flying
of
all
scary.
over the place.
Mm-hmm.
Big wind, big rain. So hopefully everybody's okay. Hopefully everybody's stuff is okay. I didn't see any cows flying in front of my car while I was driving home.
Thank God.
Yeah. It was from the movie Twister.
Mm-hmm.
It
It got dark, though. It just got this.
was like,
And then the windy and watching the trees. Wee-yay-yay.
I know. I was in Bear Country, the studio that has a window.
Right. However small.
It's the only one. I was talking with Chris Lockett. He was getting updates on the weather up on the air.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw that the trees were moving more and more. And then it was getting darker and darker. I was like, all right, I'm going to head out. So I turned around. He said one more thing. I turned around. And then it was just a wave of rain. I could just see.
You couldn't even see
just-
through it. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So, but hopefully everybody's all good and ready to get back to things today on Thursday. Little cleanup maybe if you didn't get it done yesterday. I saw.
It was hard. These branches, when I pulled them to the corner,
Mhm.
All right, that was a workout. I was like, I'm too old for this.
Yeah.
Like a ginormous one fell, and I was like,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There was solid wood. Yeah.
Mhm.
The last time during the big dust storm, we had one fall down in our yard.
Mhm.
And then our neighbor, Lauren Berenda from Shelter Insurance, went in the yard and got it out of the yard, out
He
to the
thought
street.
you were on vacation with me when I went to go see Harley
Yeah.
in Phoenix.
Yeah. He thought we were both out of town, so he took care of us.
Yeah. I mean, that's a good neighbor.
Mm-hmm. Which is not Shelter's slogan, but you get it. You know, it was...
Right. Yikes. Like a good neighbor, Lauren is there.
I don't think he wants to go with that. No.
No.
But nonetheless, yeah, we had multiple branches down yesterday. That about 90% of them you got out to the curb before I even made it home. So.
Well, I didn't want them on my flowers or ruining anything. So. Uh-huh.
I didn't want the tree stuff on my flowers. Were they? Were they on your flowers at all?
I couldn't tell. Like it fell, and then the branches were like into one side of my flowers, but they weren't gonna do any damage. I don't think.
Right.
But I had to be out there, and once I'm out there, I'm gonna schlep it to the corner. Whatever.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I was telling Savannah, our oldest, about it, and she said, "That sounds about right, Mom. You're worried about your flowers, and Steve's worried about you."
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's funny that you had to go out there and take care of it and get it done, because along those lines of not necessarily listening to anybody else and just going your route, we've got Therapy Thursday a little bit later on today.
Oh,
We had a
yeah.
good chat with Dr. Nikki yesterday. We recorded it. We had to move it from Tuesday to recording to Wednesday yesterday because of some technical difficulties she had. But we will be airing that a little bit later on today in the 8 o'clock hour. And Cheryl shared,
Well,
yeah.
and based on that, Therapy Thursday is now going to be a 12-hour long show. And if I don't die by the end of it, it'll be a good thing.
Yeah. The problem is we do Therapy
Oof.
Thursday, so we record it ahead of time. Then Cheryl goes home and thinks about all the things that Dr. Nikki said and wants to get back on the next day and talk about it again. Yep. But that's why people go to therapy once a week.
A lot of it is not settled. Like it's, it kind of wakes you all up, does all sorts of stuff to you. And then,
yep.
Yeah.
And that's why people go weekly for it, because you do have to keep working through things, but you can't sit and wallow in it for too long.
Yeah, I think I'd be better off at a 3-day seminar, to be honest with you, where you just do it.
You know why I think you think that? Because that's how you think. You think, I'll just go fix it, now it's done. And that's not how our mental thing works. That's not how our bodies work. You're the same way with going to the doctor. Okay, I've decided I'm going to the doctor for being sick. I want a pill, I want a shot, and I want to feel better by the time I get home. And if I don't, I'm going to call the doctor and say, I was there like 20 minutes ago, I still don't feel good.
I've done that before.
I know.
And I've gotten like the beat down from my
They're like,
doctor. What is the matter with you?
You didn't even take the pill. You just picked it up from the pharmacy yet. You haven't taken it yet.
Yeah.
Anna says, happy Thursday. Same to you, Anna. Hope you're doing well. Let's see. Today is Garfield the Cat Day. Wow.
Oh, you know why I say wow? That was the movie yesterday.
Today.
Oh, wait, today.
It's
today.
That's why I say wow. That's why I was saying wow, too.
Yay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Garfield the Cat is the free movie at the Free Family Film Festival over at Fountain Zone Theater today at 10:30. That's wild. I wonder if they knew that. Today is Dump the Pump Day. Do we know why we're dumping a pump and what pump we're dumping? Do we know? Eat an Oreo Day. Cheryl, you can have mine.
What?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Oreos. I'd rather have chocolate chip cookies.
Oh, okay. Now it makes sense. Dump the Pump Day. On the third Thursday in June, National Dump the Pump Day encourages people to ride public transportation instead of driving and save money.
Got it. Okay. I thought you were saying
Which
really to the Oreo thing.
No, well, I was.
Oh,
but
okay.
I saw yesterday that because of the Israel-Iranian war, that prices in Rensselaer went up 19 cents a gallon.
What?
Like that.
Come on. I don't think one has to do with the other.
What? How do you? It's exactly what it's got to do with oil.
Well, how can it affect it that fast? Come on, guys.
The fear of not having
being
those
able to get it?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Come on now, oil companies. Take it easy.
And the opportunistic people that go, okay, we'll bump up the prices.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like
free BSD Day. It has something to do with computers. So I don't know. As a pioneer in open source technology, free BSD can be modified and redesigned to meet the needs of users free of charge with the guidelines of license. I don't know, it's some kind of computer code. That's all I'm doing. I'm just going with some kind of computer code. If that works for you.
Open Berkeley Software Distribution.
There you go.
Family of open source Unix-like operating systems. Okay, we'll just leave that one there.
Yeah. Martini Day.
Okay.
I don't think I like martinis. I think I tried one once.
You know what I like? Gummy bear martinis at
You
Mojo's.
do, yeah. Yeah, I don't think I like the combination of most like alcohols together. I don't think I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and I definitely don't like olives and dirty and extra dirty, and where it's got like the cheese in the middle of it. And
what cheese? Really?
Well, don't you in the olives you put the blue cheese olives?
Oh.
Like so that I would think
I never eat olives.
Yeah, blech. I don't like them either.
Yeah. But gummy bear martini, you don't need olives. It's gummy bears on a stick in your martini.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You haven't gone to Mojo's in Plainfield. You need to.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Plainfield, Illinois.
Mm-hmm.
National Pets in Film Day.
Okay.
Watch Day. Don't like wearing watches. You like wearing watches.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Recess at Work Day. Should we start doing that?
That'd be fun.
Mm-hmm. Get some monkey bars outside.
Mm-hmm.
Could all go out there and hurt ourselves because we have a hard enough time walking up and down the stairs. Albatross Day. Okay, not good. Sauntering Day. Sometimes I like to saunter. Sometimes I go for a walk. Sometimes I saunter when I have my chaps on.
Mm-hmm.
Sickle Cell Day. Tapas Day. Corpus Christi, which is observed 60 days after Easter. What that is?
I thought it was a city in Texas.
I did too. It's observed by Christians, especially Roman Catholics, to commemorate the Holy Eucharist, a rite also commonly known as the Holy Communion or the Last Supper. The holiday commemorates Christ's Last Supper, which was held on Maundy Thursday. Celebrates the rite that came from it and celebrates transubstantiation, the belief that the Eucharist is literally the body and blood of Christ. So,
why would that be today?
I don't know. You are asking someone who is not an expert. I'm going 100% on all I have found on here.
Now I'm deep diving. So if you hear click, 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 click of these,
well, good.
Verkackte nails.
I always like to see if I could distract Cheryl from the show and get her to deep dive into something for a while. Tammy says, "Hi, Stephen Show." Good morning, Tammy. And of course, today is Juneteenth.
It's 50. It's the Feast of Corpus Christi, so it's 60 days after Easter.
Mm-hmm.
Now I got it.
Yeah.
I still don't get what's with the 60 days.
Because us Catholics will do anything for a feast. We just like to eat.
Falls on the Thursday after Trinity Sunday, which itself is the Sunday after Pentecost. So now we're going, okay. Okay.
You just said a bunch of things I don't understand, but I gotcha. It's time to eat bread. Mm-hmm.
Well, what it's doing
Drink
is
wine.
It's lining up with the Jewish holiday calendar.
Gotcha. All right.
So,
but they don't think he's Jesus. So it's not the Last Supper to them.
But the holidays took place in certain times.
Got it. All right.
So that's what they're probably doing, is lining it up. Because if it says the Sunday after Pentecost.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I mean, the Last Supper was on Passover.
Right.
So now it makes sense because of the holiday or when they celebrated it.
Sure.
Got it.
So with a different calendar, when's Jewish Easter?
It'd be Passover, knucklehead. Jewish Easter.
Also, does anybody know when 4th of July is this year?
Okay. Seriously, we need to have a poll question about what is the grandpa jokes like. Did you take a bath? Why is there one missing? I'll be in town all week. Yeah.
We should do a poll question. What's the most annoying thing your significant other does? Cheryl will have a scroll for me.
Truth be told, though, the only reason that I can make fun of that joke, like inside of me, like and just be like, I'm so annoyed, is every time you ask it, I go, when is July 4th this year? Wait a second.
He's
July
trying
4th.
to get me again.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. All right. Let's take a break. When we come back, we'll take care of yesterday's poll question, go through some of the answers, and then we'll get into today's poll question. So stick around. Good morning.
This just into the newsroom. Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer, has a new telephone number. It's 219-204-2140. That's 219-204-2140. New telephone number, still your one-stop shop for all of your home improvement needs. That new phone number, once again, for Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer, 219-204-2140.
George Aid Memorial Healthcare in Brook, Indiana offers a spectrum of personalized services, whether it's short-term rehabilitation or long-term care. Each resident experiences a tailored approach to their healthcare needs and well-being. Residents engage in community activities, including delightful trips, and can also take advantage of convenient transportation services. George Aid is more than just for the elderly. They have workplace injury, outpatient rehab, and therapy services that ensure every individual's needs are met with expertise and compassion. Visit georgeaid.org or call them at 219-275-2531. George Aid Memorial Healthcare. We care for you in a quiet country setting.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today. When their country asked them to serve, they served their country. Now it's our turn to support our veterans. Make your plans now to be at Goodstock Operation Restoring Hope Music Festival, Saturday, August 16th in Goodlands Foster Park. The mission of this day-long music festival is to support the Jasper Newton Veterans Assistance Fund that provides assistance to veterans and their families in Jasper and Newton counties that are facing financial hardship. The day starts with a pancake breakfast at 8 a.m., followed by a motorcycle flag escort ride to honor our military heroes. Gates open at 1:30 with plenty of food, community vendors, and a day of unforgettable live music, highlighted by performances from Lindsay Lau, the Jason Wells Band, the Y Store, and Rock America. Buy your tickets online at goodstockmusicfestival.eventbrite.com or at the gate. For more information and sponsorship information, visit goodstockmusicfestival.com or email them at info@goodstockmusicfestival.com. Goodstock, Operation Restoring Hope Music Festival, Saturday, August 16th in Goodlands Foster Park. Help support America's heroes.
The DQ Sauced and Tossed Chicken Strip Baskets have more flavor than your taste buds know what to do with. We start with all white meat, breaded, seasoned, and fried to crunchy perfection. Next, we double down and toss them in honey barbecue or new buffalo sauce. Serve them up with DQ fries, Texas toast, and house-made Hidden Valley Ranch, and you've got flavor on flavor on flavor. Get the Sauced and Tossed Chicken Strip Basket in honey barbecue or new buffalo right now at DQ. Happy tastes good. Participation may vary.
With Progressive, renters can save on protection for the things that make your place yours, even things that don't make sense to everyone.
People always wonder why I don't get rid of my guitar since I never play. But it's like, what if I actually end up taking lessons? Sure, I've had it for 8 years, but if I get rid of it, then what will my New Year's resolution be next January?
Exactly. So bundle your renters and auto and save with Progressive and protect the things that make sense to you. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates and other insurers not available in all states or situations. Covered subject to policy terms and conditions.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code MAP. to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code MAP for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code MAP for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
Touhyville. 2 Tuohys. That's a lot of Touhy.
What's up with you today?
I am stressing out.
I am really stressed out.
Relax, it's almost the weekend.
Really? What is it?
It's Friday Eve.
Thursday.
So how should we pass the time?
Let's listen to our favorite radio show.
That'll cheer you up.
Hey, everybody. You know what time it is.
Let's do a show. That's here, right now.
Showtime! Welcome into Touhyville. Steve and Cheryl with you here, having fun on a Thursday morning. Thank you for getting up with us, hanging out, doing your thing. Anybody else got the day off today? I guess some folks do, huh? Some folks are off today for Juneteenth.
We technically do, like everybody else does, like in at Touhyville Media. But
here's the thing. There's the weird thing about radio, okay? Even though there's a lot of things we can automate, you and I, we could choose to be off this morning. We could have chosen to stay home and stay in bed. But, you know, unlike me, Cheryl still likes doing the show. So we had to get up and do it.
Unlike me. Oh, my gosh.
No, it's a weird, it's actually, I mean, one, we love doing the show. I'm 100% kidding. Because if we didn't, we wouldn't do it. I mean, there's no point.
I also I feel like there's a responsibility to do it. Because it's, if people wake up and this is their routine and we disrupt the routine, it kind of sucks. No, I get it. Sometimes we have to because we're on vacation or duty calls or I don't know what.
She said duty. No, I agree. Like I always hate it when I go and like, let's say I like to watch Jon Stewart, you know, when he was on every day, Monday through Thursday. And then I go and tune in and it's a fill-in. I'm like, you know, it's not the same.
Yeah.
I have pretty much stopped watching. There's a show called Pardon the Interruption, which I should go back to. But for a long time, it seemed like every time I tuned in, one of the two hosts wasn't there. And it wasn't the same show. I didn't like it as much. And I kind of fell away from it for a while. So I get it. Also, there's the idea of having a day off, then going back to work for a day, then going into the weekend. It's like, it's almost too much up and down. I don't know. I mean, not that I want to not have a day off, but it seems kind of weird, doesn't it? Like,
yeah,
I like the idea of, and I understand why Juneteenth is on Juneteenth, and we'll get into some of the facts and stuff in a little bit. But most holidays, they kind of move around to fit on a Monday, you know? So, which I say move it to a Friday. How come no holidays land on a Friday? Although this year, 4th of July is on a Friday, I think.
Is it?
I think so. Yeah, so that'll be a 3-day weekend.
Okay.
Want to mention that if you're a Tom Petty fan, June 27th, so I think that's next week, at Seeger Auditorium, Southern Accents. It's the ultimate Tom Petty experience. If you're a fan of Tom Petty, this is something you don't want to miss. Visit SeegerAuditorium.com for tickets and info. Also want to mention Virk's Fine Jewelry, Lafayette's largest and most complete jewelry store. Over 75 years of exceeding expectations in mid-North Indiana. Visit them at the corner of 18th and Main in Lafayette. Visit Virks.com. All right, let's go take a look at our poll question from yesterday. Then we have I think a fun one for today. Been going a little more open-ended, giving you guys a chance to chat a little bit. Asked you yesterday, what's a little thing that makes you happy? My friend Tony posted a picture of a rainbow yesterday.
Oh,
said,
yeah.
As you get older, the little things that make you happy. That's one. That's one every time. I feel good when I see a rainbow.
Yeah.
Ron
you know
says,
that it's a covenant, right?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't really remember that until you had told me. I know it was when I grew up Catholic, like it was brought up. But then I kind of forgot about it for years, and like most of the stuff I learned when I was a kid.
It's the one thing I'm happy about having taught the kids that stuck.
The rainbow.
Because Harley will still call me when she sees a rainbow and goes, "Mom, I see a rainbow, and that's God's promise never to flood us out again.
Yeah, that it's going to be okay.
That it's, yep.
Ron says take a short nap. Melissa says just an act of kindness, just
short
kindness.
naps. I love short naps.
Do you? Yeah. I like short naps, long naps, sleeping, going back to sleep after I wake up. I like all of it. You had mentioned a bunch of things: praise and worship, Eskimo kisses with the grandbabies, foot rubs, the smell of summer rain. Multiple things you had mentioned. Tina says my granddaughter. A nice cold drink after a long day outside, says Edward. Yes. Karen says ice cream. Ice cream makes you happy. Piper says butterflies.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. And Chris says phone calls with my mom, priceless. Yeah. So many good things that make us all happy. So I was trying to think about it myself yesterday. Little things that make me happy. One of them on the list was someone saying they're proud of you. I think, and this is going to sound weird, because I have a great life. Someone noticing my struggle. I know it sounds silly, but brings me joy. Does that make sense?
That you're not in it by yourself.
Yeah, that's what it evokes. It's like, it takes me out of the by yourself for a second. Yeah. Yeah. So I think that brings me joy. Yeah. I like that. Yeah. All right. What's your I do this now so that future me doesn't suffer habit? I never really thought of that. Like that phrase. Like they put it in quotes as if it's like a phrase that people use all the time. They say some stress relieving hacks involve taking care of things now so you don't have to worry about them in the future.
I can tell you the biggest one in my life, probably staying on the medication tamoxifen after breast cancer.
Okay.
Because it's the Tin Man effect. So it's very hard to move your limbs and you have to really work at keeping yourself flexible and not in pain.
Okay. All
but
right.
Like I told you, that was the one thing one of the two things my oncologist made me promise. The other one was do not Google anything and look at images. She goes, you got questions? Ask me. I'll describe it to you. I'll walk you through it. I'll explain it to you. I'll answer any questions you have, but please do not look at images because they can and will scare you. And mentally move you to a different place. So I was like, all right, sign me up, doc.
Yeah.
Let's do this thing.
I don't feel like I have a lot of these things. It's something that I'd like to, and you say you'd like to get better at, but then, all it takes is you doing it. But I'm not good at doing something ahead of time.
Delayed gratification or...
No, I think I'm really good at delayed gratification.
Okay.
I'm not good at doing something ahead of time so I don't have to worry about it later.
Proactivity.
I end up doing it at the last minute. That's one that I can think of off the top of my head that I do is clean up before going on vacation. When I lived on my own, the house would be kind of a disaster and packing and things like that. Get everything cleaned back up, put away before going on vacation or before going on a trip, so that I don't come home to the chaos I left. Because that's one of the few things I could think of that, I'm taking care of this now. So future me, when he comes home, doesn't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
So, few that other folks have put on the list: doing my dishes right after eating.
I do that.
Is that I guess you don't take care of it later thing. I
right.
guess.
You just don't want the sloppy mess and the stink and the
I guess. Going to the gym and doing mobility exercises for middle-aged me. So doing it younger, so that flossing my teeth. Don't have to worry about it later.
Trying to get into that habit.
Cleaning my house on Thursday So when I come home from work on Friday night, I can immediately start to relax and enjoy the weekend. Getting gas after work instead of before. I try to do that more if I know we're going somewhere to get gas ahead of time and not worry about it. Saving money and investing in the stock market or retirement accounts. Yeah, that's a great idea. Preparing the coffee maker the night before. Okay, so that is something that I do almost every day. Getting ahead on work for the next week. Listen, we're lucky when we catch up on the work for this week. Getting ahead on work seems like a fun time fallacy. Writing everything down right away so future me isn't stuck trying to remember what past me forgot. Okay.
I'm all over that.
If we don't write things down, we will absolutely forget them. I mean, this has happened more and more to me, I would say, over the last 5 years, where it's so easy to forget something like in a blink. I will more and more forget why I walked into a room, what I was in the middle of doing before I stopped that and did something else.
Or even groceries. Like when you go to the grocery store, you'll have gone to the grocery store for a 2-liter bottle of pop and come home with everything but the 2-liter bottle of pop.
Oh, it's so annoying.
Yeah. So that's why I use the notes on my phone.
Well, and now not only have I started using notes, I use notes with a check mark where I can cross them off as I go through the store, because otherwise forget it. Pulling my socks off so that they are not inside out. Makes folding laundry that much quicker. I guess I do that, and I don't even think about it. It's just the way I take my socks off.
Oh, I get it. Okay.
Like
I don't do that. I wait till I'm doing the laundry, and before I throw it into the laundry, I pull it out.
Wiping down the shower glass after use. You're real good about spraying everything in the
Always
shower.
good with that. Yeah. I don't like mold. If I see mold in a shower, goodbye. I won't. I won't.
And treating my children well so that they take care of me later. Well, let's hope that they do. Yeah, you know what? Clothing wise, one for me is I have my clothes laid out the night before. Like I know what clothes I'm going to wear the next day. And it's usually like I'll usually have it on a stack, like underwear, pants, socks, and I know it's going to be a Touhyville shirt usually. It's usually the shirt I have to pick out.
I was going to be like, how difficult is it? Are we going with red, blue, tie-dye,
right?
Black?
I know. I have to decide. Is it the Touhyville Morning Show shirt? Is it the Touhyville Media shirt? Is it a Q shirt? Is it a 98 Gold shirt? Is it a Bear Country shirt? Which one will I wear today?
Well, and I have the idea in my head, but when I wake up, I could be in a completely different mood. So,
yeah, my mood will not affect my clothes. That's maybe on the weekend.
Mine always does.
Yeah, maybe on the weekend, but not during the week. During the week, it's always it's almost like a uniform. So, all right, let's take a break. When we come back, it's what's happening, and then we'll talk some Juneteenth facts as well, in case you didn't know why we're celebrating it today.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Juneteenth, showers and thunderstorms continue before 10 a.m., then isolated showers and thunderstorms after 4 p.m. Mostly cloudy, then gradually becoming sunny with a high near 80. Tonight, isolated showers and thunderstorms continue, mostly clear with a low around 63. Friday, mostly sunny and windy with a high near 84. Friday night, mostly clear and breezy with a low around 71. Saturday, sunny with a high near 92. Saturday night, clear with a low around 75.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
Hello? Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Season to season, cab to cab, Ag Leader connects your entire farm. Ag Leader makes it easy to seamlessly connect your equipment and devices year-round and help you tackle farm decisions on the go, 24/7. Peterson Ag Service is your local Ag Leader dealer. Contact us at 765-314-3276 to get your full farm solution. There's only one way to do it all. Ag Leader.
Looking for the freshest fruits and veggies around? Come on down to the Rensselaer Farmers Market every Saturday morning from 7:30 to 11:30 at Halleck Park on Cullen Street, right across from the police station. From local seasonal produce to fresh baked breads, sweet treats, beef, pork, and chicken, and handmade creations from local artists, there's something for everyone. When it comes to fresh fruits and vegetables, shorter time and distance from farm to table means more vitamins, more minerals, and more flavor. And don't forget our Tuesday evening markets run during July and August from 4:30 to 6 p.m. so you can stop by after work. Cash preferred, street parking available. Eat healthy, shop local, support farmers. Only at the Rensselaer Farmers Market.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all three? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
It doesn't matter what I'm craving or when I'm craving it. McDonald's always has my back. Tasty, affordable, always on point. And let's talk about that under $4 McValue menu for a second, because it's honestly unmatched. With 10 faves for under $4, like the medium fries or frozen Fanta Blue Raspberry, this menu, it's everything. I can get a medium iced coffee for $2.50 and a vanilla cone for just $1. McD's always comes through. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Fanta is a registered trademark of the Coca-Cola Company.
Steve's Specialized Services in Rensselaer has extended his open house deals all through the month of May. Get to Steve's Specialized Services on 231 in Rensselaer throughout the month of May and save up to $1,000 on select models of Bad Boy mowers and Bandits. Don't wait. Get there now. It's Steve's Specialized Services on 231 in Rensselaer. Save big on your Bad Boy mowers. Don't forget, they also service mowers as well. That's Steve's Specialized Services on 231 in Rensselaer.
Baby, are you ready to rock?
97.7 FM WLQI, The Q. Touhyville, now even Touhier.
Ladies and gentlemen, in just a few moments, we start our daily broadcast.
I want to be a DJ.
You do?
Woo!
I'm just joking around. Would you sell your sense of humor?
All right. So, okay, no, that's the radio.
Good morning.
Oh, no, it isn't.
I said morning. This attitude of yours.
That's what happens on a Thursday.
I thought it might be nice to start the show with a special message. You are very special.
It's showtime.
Stephen Sherrill with you here on a Thursday morning. Thanks for hanging out with us. Portions of the show today brought to us by Cripsy Head Start, serving all areas of Newton, Jasper, and Pulaski counties to children ages 3 to 5. KIRPC Head Start on Facebook or KIRPC.net on the web. You know, you can enroll your child ages 3 to 5 year round. Find out more on that website, KIRPC.net. Also, want to mention Shorty's BP in downtown Rensselaer, as well as Good Oil. They've teamed up to donate 5 cents of every gallon of gas purchased at that location to the St. Joseph's College Building Trades Program. So stop by, fill up on gas, and help out a good cause there, just because you were getting the gas that you were getting anyway. Of course, if you want snacks, all the Shorty's gas stations have that as well. Part of our summer fun is Shorty's Marathon, Raceway, and BP gas stations. So you can stop by any of those. All right, let's see what's happening, shall we? What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. 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 Amazon is now expanding Prime Days to 4 days. Not just 1, but 4 days.
Okay, so I'm not crazy because when I saw that come up in my app, I was like, wait, what?
4 days.
Because I thought it was 2. It went from 1 to 2 to 4, right?
Yep. And now it's twice a year, too. It's,
Yeah, but the second time a year, wait.
It's like fall super days and spring.
Yeah, but the fall
fun
super
time
days,
and...
I don't think was anything. Like it didn't literally. I have a wish list of things that I just keep watch on. Didn't move the needle on anything in the fall. Now the ones in the summer, we did well on 1 year.
1 year, yeah.
So,
okay.
anyway.
So Amazon is expanding its Prime Days event to 4 days. So now Prime Day is kind of like Black Friday, except it's online and fewer people get knocked over for a great deal on a TV. So it's similar. OpenAI has awarded a $200 million defense contract to develop AI tools for the Pentagon. It's part of the Pentagon's way to make Terminator movies a documentary. The U.S. government will drop its... we're about to get taken over by the robots, just so you're aware. The U.S. government will drop its long-standing recommendation that Americans limit their alcohol consumption to 2 drinks a day. Even the government knows we need more than 2 drinks a day to get through this life, the way things are going right now. I realize he's the Secretary of Defense, but this smells of Pete Hegseth getting involved somewhere. I'm just saying, Kristi Noem was briefly hospitalized after suffering an allergic reaction. Her lips swelled up, her face looked unnatural, and then she also had an allergic reaction. An AI exec says machines have surpassed humans in intelligence. So now machines are smarter than us, although they got their research from watching Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. So I don't know if that's real. I don't think that's real. Married people are 65% more romantic when they travel. Of course they are. You think I'm shelling out that kind of money for Motel 6 and not getting any? Come on. I mean, that's...
Oh, my gosh.
Liquid Death sold cans with Ozzy Osbourne's DNA in them. I saw you posted that on WLQI yesterday.
For $450 a can.
Yeah. I would just be careful of people doing crazy things, because if Jurassic Park has taught us anything, we shouldn't clone dinosaurs. Just saying. Just don't. Matthew says, good morning, Steve and Cheryl. And then he's enjoying our jokes. Thank you, Matthew. And Greg says, basically, she looked normal. Yeah, Greg, that was the joke. That was the joke about Kristi Noem. That was the funny. Like, like when I would say that, who's the other one that always looks surprised? She used to be the, I think the speaker.
Janine Pirro?
No, that's who it is. Oh, forget it. I can't think of her name now. She always looks surprised. Every time she always looked like wide-eyed. You know who I'm talking about?
No.
All right. I don't know anything about people. It's what was her name? I don't know. No, it's Mike Johnson. So he hangs out on Saturday nights. All right, I'm not going to worry
figure
about
it out.
Yeah, I'll figure it out some other day. When the jokes are really bad, when you have to go back and research them, it's no good. Speaking of research, Today is Juneteenth. 1 in 8 Americans still have never heard of it. Now, I don't know how you would have never heard of it.
I don't
understand
think
if you don't
I had heard
understand
of it before it became a federal holiday. I'm going to be honest with you.
No, I didn't either. I had to
So
look
it
into
became
it.
a federal holiday, what, in 2020, 2021, something like that?
2021, I think.
Okay. Yeah, before that, I had not heard of it ashamedly. Like, just.
I'm sure, because I go through the days, I'm sure I had it. I mean, I've been doing that for almost my whole career in mornings, doing that holiday thing. So I'm sure I had heard of it. Greg says, Nancy Pelosi, thank you.
Oh,
Always
okay.
looks stunned. No matter what she's gotten, her face has been pulled up so much that she never gets surprised. Or, she always looks surprised. So thank you, Greg. Appreciate it.
Yeah, that's hard when you're trying to remember something.
know.
That's why I get quiet when other people are going through that, because I know how it's so painful to me. And I'm like, he was in that movie, the one about the daycare. And then he was the guy with the gun and yeah. And you're you're off the cliff, not even able to hang on anymore. It's
here's what's so hard for me is we're on the radio, but all I want to do is get on the internet and find out right this second. And I know we got other stuff to do. I get it. So Juneteenth is a new poll found 13%, or 1 in 8 Americans, have never heard of Juneteenth, but better than 3 years ago when 1 in 4 had never heard of it. Over a third of us still don't know what it's about, though. Here are a few quick stats from the poll. 62% of people know what Juneteenth is celebrating. Congress made it a federal holiday in 2021. There you go. To celebrate the end of slavery in the U.S. President Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation on January 1st, 1863. But the last slaves in Galveston, Texas weren't freed until 2.5 years later on June 19th, 1865.
That blows my mind.
Well, he signed it, but then sent him notice in the mail, and it got stuck in Indianapolis for 6 months. So that's probably what it was.
I don't doubt that at all.
Juneteenth isn't a new word. It's a mashup of June and 19th. That was first coined in the 1890s. By the way, back when our house was built.
Right.
The 1890. That's how long ago that was.
I will tell you this. I think I remember learning history, and I learned more Jewish history than anything else, just because half my whole day was
of school,
consumed with Bible and prayer and all that stuff.
Sure.
I do have a problem that I did not learn history. And when I say history, what we learn is, shall I say, leaving out a lot of facts.
Which is bad.
That's bad, right?
We had American history. You didn't have American history.
I don't want a bunch of people going crazy on me right now. But I just feel like if part of our American history was a terrible thing because of where we were at or what we were thinking, that's how we learn from it. If we just pretend it never happened.
Now, I do think some things we didn't know about until more research was done. I mean, if you think about it, right,
but if it really happened,
but if people
then
didn't
somebody's
dig into
hiding the truth of it. Do you know what I'm saying?
But I mean, things like finding out that Thomas Jefferson had slaves. I think wasn't that a big thing a few years back?
I think so. But then I kind of thought to myself, and right, wrong, or otherwise, don't get mad. Everybody did. I thought.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying.
Anybody that had money would be it. And I know they were people. They are people. But that wasn't that was a thing in biblical times too.
Right. I'm just saying, I think some of the history that we didn't learn when we were younger wasn't known. I think we learned more as time went on. I mean, think about how much more we can dig into something now with DNA and different scientific things. I mean, when we were younger, our book reports were done from encyclopedias.
Yeah.
So those were updated every 5 to 10, 20 years.
Right.
You didn't go and buy more.
Right.
But we got them from buying groceries at Jewel.
Yeah. I just don't know enough about Black history.
Mm-hmm.
And I also feel like we kind of go, okay, well, they were emancipated, so get over it. Like, I think to say get over it when there was an entire chunk of years where every generation was born into slavery, the impact of that, I can't even wrap my head around. Could you imagine if your grandma, none of them learned to read, right? Mm-hmm. And culturally, you can grow from that, but I would think that takes a very long time to, I don't want to say normalize, but shake off it, like shake that off and turn it into something that's actually working for you. I mean, if you can't read.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, I get it.
I think there's just so many ramifications of it. And I don't know that those are really spoken of.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If that makes sense. Yeah. Kind of like, I think some people think there is no more racism. Of course there's racism. If you can't understand, I don't understand how you would think there isn't racism.
Yeah.
Today.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot more deeper stuff that we'll spend some more time on.
But I think later, this is a day to discuss those things. Yeah. I mean, it should be an ongoing discussion. I get it, but I just think that's probably a way to honor the day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
is to admit what you don't know about it and dig.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I'm saying we can get back to it. I just got to take our break and get in the news and stuff, so we can come back to this and
sure.
so we give it its due. Yep. All right, stick around.
If you have unfiled taxes or are in debt to the IRS, this is important news. Did you know the IRS has programs specifically designed to help people struggling with tax debt? Powerful tax assistance programs that can save you thousands if you qualify. No one knows these programs better than the experts at Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution firm, A-rated by the Better Business Bureau. Their award-winning team of tax attorneys and licensed professionals have resolved over $1 billion of tax debt for their clients. One call to Optima can start the process, helping to end your worries about wage garnishment, asset seizure, and other IRS actions. Make sure you're getting the best options to solve your tax problems. Call the experts at Optima today for a free confidential consultation.
Call 800-517-9383. That's 800-517-9383. 800-517-9383.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
97.7 FM, WLQI, Rensselaer.
It's time for a check of news. This check of news brought to us by Ned Tonner, attorney at law, located across from Milroy Park in Rensselaer. Here's Russ Martin.
We have a few updates to report to you following the serving of a search warrant at Sheets Family Practice Medical Facility. We messaged the last personal phone number that we had to see if Dr. Sheets had any comment, but as of yesterday evening, we had not heard back. A sign was placed on the door of Dr. Sheets' office that read, quote, "By order of the Jasper County Health Department, this property is unfit for human habitation," unquote. We called the health department and the person we needed to speak with was out of the office. At Washington Street and McKinley Avenue, one unnamed source told us that the two decorative lions located on the front lawn of the business were actually removed last Thursday afternoon. We called our FBI contact in Indianapolis to see if they had any updates, and they did not. She recommended we contact Health and Human Services, also on the premises Tuesday, regarding any probable cause affidavits filed in this matter, and to see if they could comment. We are awaiting a call back. Rensselaer Police said that they have received several inquiries on how patients of Dr. Sheets can retrieve their medical records. Local law enforcement said neither they or the county sheriff's office have such information, since this is a federal investigation. However, Police Chief Matt Anderson has been in touch with the Drug Enforcement Administration in hopes of receiving a phone number to call for medical records. He said this announcement will be updated as soon as that information is received by his office. The City of Rensselaer Alert System messaged that there was a power outage in the city. We contacted local officials about the number of people who might be affected, but there were no reports into City Hall from city departments out working the scene with that specific information. However, there was a report of a tree down on West Gray Street next to the bridge between Front Street and Park Avenue. Tri-County School Corporation, as well as 4 FFA members of the school's Ag Department and their sponsors, received good news recently. Superintendent Patrick Culp explains.
The FFA National Soils Judging Champion, 4 high school students, Alex Morales, Case Williams, Peyton Dimmerly, and Blaine Woods, competed in the national championship and wound up taking first place overall. We also had the top individual, senior Alex Morales, so we are very proud of our students.
Superintendent Patrick Culp said this national event and award that the students received is considered to be the Super Bowl in soils judging competition. And post offices will be closed today, and there will be no mail delivery in observance of the Juneteenth federal holiday. All services will resume on Friday, June 20th. Enjoy the rest of your day and stay safe and well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
There's exciting news for farmers in the Illiana area. Peterson Ag Service is thrilled to be your local Ag Leader dealer, bringing you the latest in precision farming technology. Ag Leader offers a full farm solution from cab to cab, season to season, bringing productivity to every corner of your operation. Sink it, steer it, plant it, apply it, harvest it, manage it. There's only one way to do it all. Ag Leader. Let Peterson Ag Service show you how. Call us today, 765-314-3276 to learn more.
Hey, it's Mike Rohn. If I have a choice, I like to do business with companies that actually stand for something. That's why I switched from Verizon to Pure Talk. No offense to Verizon, I'm sure they stand for something. I just don't know what it is. Pure Talk, on the other hand, is a veteran-owned company that supports our military in a big way, and I appreciate that. Yeah, I also appreciate unlimited talk and text and plenty of data for half the cost of the big guys, and I do like being on America's most dependable 5G network for just $20 a month, but what I really appreciate is no contract, no cancellation fees, and Pure Talk's commitment to handle all their customer service in this country. I saw it for myself. I went to Georgia. I got a tour of their headquarters. I met their CEO, and I talked to the same customer service folks that you'll talk to when you dial pound 250 and say keyword Mike Rowe. Switch today and save 50% off your first month when you dial pound 250 and say keyword Mike Rowe. Pure Talk, a wireless company that actually stands for something.
Do you have a will or trust? Have you prepared end-of-life directives? Hi, this is Ned Tonner, reminding you of the importance of planning ahead. I offer affordable will and trust packages, which include business and healthcare power of attorneys and living wills. Don't be caught unprepared. Let's get started today on your future.
Ned Tonner Attorney at Law is located on West Washington Street in Rensselaer, across from Milroy Park. Call 866-8888 to schedule your appointment. Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
82-year-old Thomas Ricketts of Lake Village passed away on June 14th. Visitation will be today at Jackson Funeral Service in DeMotte from 5 until 7 p.m. Funeral services for Thomas Ricketts will be held on Friday, June 20th at 11 a.m. at Pentecostal Church of God in Wheatfield, with Pastor Doug Griffith officiating. Interment will follow at Wheatfield Cemetery. Jackson Funeral Service of DeMotte has been entrusted with the arrangements. 56-year-old Guy Wyma of Logansport passed away on June 15th. Visitation will be from 10 until 11 a.m. Eastern Time today at Frame Mortuary, Winnemac. Funeral services for Guy Wyma will be held at 11 a.m. Eastern today at Frame Mortuary, Winnemac. Burial to take place at Winnemac Cemetery. Memorial contributions may be made to the funeral home to assist with final expenses. Online tributes may be offered at framemortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frame Mortuary, Winnemac. 60-year-old Sherry Jackson of DeMotte passed away on June 15th. A celebration of life for Sherry Jackson will be held at the Roselawn American Legion Post, 238 on Saturday, June 21st at 2 p.m. Jackson Funeral Service of DeMotte has been entrusted with the arrangements. 86-year-old Patricia Louise Cosgray of Crystal Lake, Illinois, formerly of Monterey, passed away on June 15th. Visitation will be from 10 until 11 a.m. Eastern Time On Saturday, June 21st at St. Anne's Catholic Church in Monterey, a funeral mass for Patricia Cosgray will be held 11 a.m. Eastern on Saturday at St. Anne's Catholic Church. Online condolences may be offered at franemortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frame Mortuary, Winnemac. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Newsweek, one of America's best nursing homes.
Juneteenth, showers and thunderstorms continue before 10 a.m., then isolated showers and thunderstorms after 4 p.m. Mostly cloudy, then gradually becoming sunny with a high near 80. Tonight, isolated showers and thunderstorms continue, mostly clear with a low around 63. Friday, mostly sunny and windy with a high near 84. Friday night, mostly clear and breezy with a low around 71. Saturday, sunny with a high near 92. Saturday night, clear with a low around 75.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Welcome to Touhyville, 97.7 The Q and 98 Gold. It's time for a look at sports. It's brought to us by our friends over at Nitco. Visit nitco.com today and find out how you can get high-speed internet for your home or your business.
A pleasant good Thursday. Here's your sports. I'm Frank Sprinkle. The dilemma simple for the Pacers: win tonight's Game 6 of the NBA Finals at Gainbridge Fieldhouse and send the series back to Oklahoma City for a winner-take-all Game 7 scheduled for Sunday. However, the Thunder stand in the way of that dilemma, up 3-2. Of course, needing a win tonight to become NBA champions. Tip-off of Game 6 just after 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central. Of course, one major question looms over tonight's Game 6, the health of Pacers point guard Tyrese Halliburton, who has dealt with a strained right calf since the opening quarter of Monday's Game 5. Yesterday, Halliburton confirmed that he plans to get, quote, round-the-clock treatment, but will be a game-time decision. Yesterday, the Pacers held a film session and a walkthrough at Gainbridge Fieldhouse, which did include Halliburton taking shots. Also big news off the court in the NBA yesterday. The Buss family agreeing to sell a majority ownership of the Los Angeles Lakers to Mark Walter for a $10 billion valuation, setting a new mark for the most expensive purchase of any pro sports team in U.S. history. Walter, who's currently the chairman and controlling owner of the Los Angeles Dodgers, founded TWG Global, a holding company. Reportedly, as part of the deal, the Buss family will hold a minority stake of the Lakers at 15%, and Jeannie Buss will continue her role as team governor. MLB rain affecting both the White Sox and Cubs plans yesterday. White Sox postponed as far as their middle game of 3 with the St. Louis Cardinals at Wright Field. Instead, both teams will wrap up the series today as a traditional doubleheader. First pitch of Game 1 this afternoon to 45 minutes following the conclusion of the opener. Cubs will play just one with the Milwaukee Brewers this afternoon at Wrigley Field in a pairing of the two top clubs in the NL Central. The Cubs in first place, Brewers in second. Both teams will make up yesterday's postponement as a day-night doubleheader on August 18th. WNBA, a 3-game Western road trip begins for the Fever tonight. First stop, San Francisco to take on the Golden State Valkyries. And that's a look at your sports for this Thursday. I'm Frank Sprinkle.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all three? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Let's play Find the Big Deal with Strachan Van Til. Give me a call, 219-866-4104. Looking for the price today on Gatorade 20-ounce 8-packs on sale this week at Strachan Van Til. 219-866-4104. Let me know the price on Gatorade 20-ounce 8-packs. You'll be entered in for a chance to win that $50 gift card from Strachan Van Til and Touhyville. Good luck.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $200-300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you
you like free money? Download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code MOVE to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code MOVE for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code MOVE for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
All righty, congratulations to Kathy and Rensselaer. She knew that Gatorade 20-ounce 8-packs are on sale this week for just $5.99 at Strag & Mantell. You know, you can order your groceries online at stragandmantell.com. You get the same prices as you see in the store. You can use your online coupons. You get reward points. You can use your reward points, and you can set it up for pickup or delivery. Life made simple, food made easy. That's Strag & Mantell. Visit stragandmantell.com. All right, your second chance to get registered for that $50 gift card is up on the WLQI and 98 Gold Facebook pages. Head over there, comment with the price on the same item. You'll be entered in for a chance to win. We'll draw the winner on Friday right here in Touhyville. Good luck.
Find new roads with Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland. It's all the same great people that you've worked with for years with new ownership. They're getting new inventory daily. Now is a fantastic time to get to Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland for your new car, truck, or SUV. Plus, their great service department ensures a smooth ride every time. Drive home in a Chevy today and become part of the Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland family. Their commitment goes beyond just selling cars. It's all about community service and ensuring your ride is as unique as you. Visit Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland.com. Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland. Find new roads.
Rensselaer Iron and Metal is the picture of going green. Recycling metals is what they do. Keeping the metal business right here in the good old USA is what they're all about. Giving top dollar for your scrap iron not only helps keep your community clean, but it keeps our jobs and steel industry going strong. Remember, when you take your scrap to Rensselaer Iron and Metal, you're supporting your own economy. Rensselaer Iron and Metal, where your trash turns into cash.
Recorded in front of a live studio audience.
Welcome back to Who Wants to Be a Home Improvement Guru. We're in the lightning round. The winner of this round will be the grand prize winner. So let's go. What hardware store has been serving Rensselaer and the surrounding area with the goal of being your one-stop shop for all of your home improvement needs since 1987? Bill.
Kim's Hardware and Lumber?
Correct. Who has a great selection of name brand hand and power tools, paint, plumbing supplies, doors, and windows? Susie.
Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer?
Correct. Our final question. If you call 219-204-2140 when you're looking for help with a project, they can refer you to the right person for the job. Joe.
Kim's Hardware and Lumber?
Correct. Looks like we're out of time, but with Kim's Hardware and Lumber, you're always a winner because from the roof to the basement, Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer has you covered. Open 7 days a week.
Touhyville. Now with 2 Touhies and no waiting.
Welcome to the show.
Tell me, what day is it?
Can you tell me what day it is?
Today is Thursday.
How about Thursday?
Thursday. Just remember Thursday. Thursday. Can you remember Thursday?
Thursday it is.
Well, now that we've got that settled.
What's on our agenda for the rest of the day? Are you ready to be entertained?
Okay, let's see what you got.
Prepare to have your ribs tickled.
Showtime, baby.
Welcome into Touhyville. Steve Trell with you here on a delightful Thursday. Thanks for hanging out with us this morning. We appreciate it. Portions of the show today brought to us by Another Season in DeMott. Need a gift for any reason. Head to Another Season in DeMott. Big time sizzling summer fun pop-up going on this Saturday at Another Season in DeMott. So make your plans to head out there for that. Good stuff going on at Another Season. Go and like them on Facebook. And don't forget to join their VIP club to find out about all this stuff. Well, I was going to say before we do, but that's not really true. Cheryl pretty much finds out about all the stuff right away. She kind of does the inside track there at Another Season. But nonetheless, you can find out lots of good stuff on their VIP club. Tinsel Envy, Ferns Hollow, and Fusion Permanent Jewelry, part of their pop-up this Saturday from 10 till 4 at Another Season in DeMott. Also want to mention our friends over at Jasper County Community Services. Always have good things going on for those 55 and older. You hear us talk a lot about all the special things that they do, but there are things every day that they have going on for folks that are 55 and older. So if you go to their Facebook page, you're going to find all kinds of good stuff. Like tomorrow, they have Fruits and Vegetables Jeopardy. Test your knowledge on fruits and vegetables tomorrow at noon. So that's going to be a lot of fun. That's at the Rensselaer Senior Center is where they're doing that tomorrow at noon. Fruits and Vegetables Jeopardy. So I would assume
pasta of fruit and vegetable.
Well, first of all, you have to answer in the form of a question. So it would be how would you phrase that?
What about noodles is a fruit? What? What's the problem?
This is why Cheryl will not make it on Jeopardy or Fruits and Vegetable Jeopardy or any kind of Jeopardy for that matter.
Right.
There will be no.
Look at the radio person. She's so stupid.
Well, they're not going to say that. No.
I'm thinking they would, honestly.
No. They'll just say she shouldn't be on Fruits and Vegetable Jeopardy. That's all. That's all they'll say.
Okay.
It'll be fine. It's all good stuff. All right. So many things for us to dive into. I want to go back for a minute to Juneteenth.
Yeah.
Because I was saying, give it more time. And I want to make sure none of the residents of Touhyville misunderstood what I was saying the way you took it.
Yeah.
That I was like, give it more time, racism will go away. I meant, let's give the topic more time on the show a little bit. I had to take the break.
What is he talking about? Okay.
I think I need to get like a clock for you over there, so you at least kind of have an idea of where I'm going with things.
Yeah.
Because you'll see things and go, wait, is it that time already?
Yeah.
So, so going back to some of the things about Juneteenth, which is today, 29% of Americans say they've celebrated Juneteenth before. Like you and I had said, we really never even noticed it. So that's around 1 in 6. Most Americans are on board with it now. 22% don't think it deserves to be a federal holiday.
What?
Why? Who's against any federal holiday? I don't understand that.
Yeah.
90% of Americans agree racism is still a problem in 2025. 55% said it's a major problem. 35% think it's a minor issue. 10% think it's not a problem at all. So, what is Juneteenth? It's a holiday commemorating the freedom of slaves in the United States. The name Juneteenth, as we mentioned, June and 19th together. The day is celebrated in the United States mostly by African Americans. It is most celebrated in the state of Texas, where it has been an official state holiday since 1980. So they jumped on way early.
Okay.
Many other states recognize the day as either an official holiday or an observance. Some ways that people might celebrate include parades, marches, barbecues. Many people get together for ceremonies that include public service awards, prayer, and the raising of the Juneteenth flag. Government and educational facilities will often have programs or information regarding the history of the holiday and the Emancipation Proclamation. So the Emancipation Proclamation was issued by Abraham Lincoln on September 22nd, 1862, went into effect on January 1st, 1863. We mentioned that earlier. Some other facts. It's the oldest known holiday that commemorates the end of slavery in the U.S. It's also the title book by author Ralph Ellison. Other books by Carolyn Meyer and Anne Rinaldi also center around the day. Some cities and groups have Miss Juneteenth contests.
Oh, okay.
Strawberry soda was once a popular drink associated with celebrating the day.
Huh.
Well,
Let's see why.
That's how Cheryl wants to celebrate it.
I love strawberry soda.
Yeah. And there is a Juneteenth flag of freedom, which we mentioned. It's a half red, half blue with a star in the middle. Each year, a Juneteenth flag raising ceremony is held in Galveston, Texas.
Oh, wow.
So there you go.
It's a traditional drink associated with Juneteenth celebrations, symbolizing the bloodshed during the fight for freedom by enslaved people.
Okay. So there you go.
It also represents a symbolic act of empowerment and rebellion.
Okay. All right. So that's why we celebrate Juneteenth today. So, all right. Let's go take a look at our poll question, see how things are going over there. Where we asked you, what's a habit you do now for a future you to help future you out, so that it's better for you. Let's see some of the things that folks have mentioned. There we go. Trying to be healthy as much as possible, walking or exercise. You got to keep moving. Move it or lose it, says Melanie.
Okay.
Again, Edward says trying to lose more weight. Got way too fat. Now just plump. Another 40 or more or so to go. In the past 5 years, I'm down 110 pounds. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. A lot of people go in that same route. Eating healthy and exercise. Work out, stay healthy. Jared says, that's a thing? Invest and save, says Chris. I wish I would have been more aggressive about this earlier in my life. Stretch every day. Yeah, I wish I was smarter about saving when I was younger. I look at, I talk with our youngest daughter, Harley, about, I've got the word healthy on there, Harley, about saving now in her 20s, because, man, do I wish I would have. It's the easiest to do, and you don't even realize it.
Right.
Because you don't realize the kind of bills you're going to hit later in life. So better to do it when you're younger. Ron says walk. Cheryl says eat right, don't drink, work hard, earn money. Yeah, those are all things. Christine says I'm more careful with my walking because I had 4 or 5 falls. Oh boy, in the last 2 years, I got injured from both of them. So I'm more aware of what my feet are doing. I don't know if that's a future you thing, but I get it. A lot of people go with the exercise and eat healthy thing. Donna says that too. So that's a good idea. I think this occurred to me yesterday when we were talking about Jasper County Community Services and their members in motion and things like that. And the idea of doing light stretching. I think I'm going to start doing that more often.
Well, you just did it during break.
Well, because I felt stiff, and that's what made me think about it is, when I was younger, for workouts, we would stretch before we'd even start working out.
Stretched. Yep.
So I thought, I should probably do that. I should take time every day and just do a little light stretching. And over time, that will get better. Like, that'll make me feel better, I think. Just a little piece.
So there's also a story for today on an exercise that can tell you if you'll die within 10 years. And it's based on, I know, right? I was like, I don't know if I want to talk about that.
That's not for future
but
me.
It's based on, and it's cool because I almost did it here, but I'm going to do it later on at home.
Okay.
It's based on whether it's sit stand. So you sit, you get yourself to an Indian style type, like seated position without the use of your hands. So you have to make sure that you can get down and then get back up.
Without using your hands?
Without using your hands. Or a wall, or, you know what I mean? Like, you know how when I get up like a 18-month-old gets up, like butt in the air and all that stuff. And you can't push yourself or help yourself with your hands. If you can do that,
what in the world?
You're thought of as like, and then you do get points if you, if like taken away, let's say you use your hands, but it's just to like push up. So,
okay.
So like you take points off for how much you needed to. Did you need to grab a wall? Did you need to grab a chair?
I don't like
I want to
this at
see
all.
if I can. I think I can get down. My question is, can I get up?
But how do you do that from being cross-legged?
So it's 1 foot over. I don't want to do it now because I may
Right.
never get up. But it's like 1 foot over another would be the way. And then you slowly go down, and you need to get to the floor without killing yourself.
Forget it.
I think.
Oh, forget it. We'll get more into that
Right?
later. Because there's another story that says drinking coffee lowers your risk of death. I'd rather do that.
Well, yeah.
Look at me saving my life right now.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Just lowered my risk of death right there. All right, perfect. All right.
You know what this though? What when we all this talk of death is making me want to give away Indiana Beach tickets so people have fun.
All right. Well, let's do that because I'm all
That
for that.
sounds a lot more fun.
It certainly does sound a lot
Not
more
as
fun.
much fun as drinking coffee, maybe.
No, well, I
mean,
think going to Indiana Beach
be
would
a
be
lot
more
of
fun than
fun.
drinking coffee. Yeah,
you
I'm in.
Yeah,
I'm in.
all right.
All right. 219-866-4104. What caller would you like?
I was gonna say 19th.
Oh my gosh.
How about 6?
All right, 6
We'll take
caller.
6.
219-866-4104. 6 caller gets themselves a 4-pack of tickets to Indiana Beach. Thanks to all of our summer fun sponsors like Steve Specialized Services, Jasper County REMC, RH Mechanicals, Bozeman Oil, Rensselaer Marathon, BP, and Raceway gas stations, Red Baron Liquors in all their locations, the town of Goodland and Goodstock, City of Rensselaer and Mayor Phillips, Smith's Ace Farm Store, Sanders Cycle, Royal Oak Restaurant, Wagner Lumber and Supply, Good Table Restaurant, Peterson Ag Service, Yoder Portable Buildings, Boise, Indiana Truck Accessories,
5 golden rings.
Tri-County School District, Carpet Barn, and FTC Enterprises are fine sponsors of the summer fun. Hi, good morning. You're caller number 6. Who's this?
Good morning. This is Patricia.
Hi, Patricia. How are you? Well, you're cutting in and out. Are you there? You okay?
Yeah, I'm here yet.
All right.
I'm outside under the trees.
Oh, okay. All right.
Geez, not a good place.
Is it raining?
Is it safe to be there?
Oh yeah, it's nice out.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Good.
The birds are chirping, the sun's shining. It's good.
Wonderful.
Oh, good.
Wonderful. All right. I'm going to send you over to Cheryl's phone so we can get all your info, get your email address, get you some tickets for Indiana Beach. Thank you so much for listening.
Oh, thank you guys. Have a great day.
What's your favorite station to listen to win summer fun tickets?
WLQI 97.7.
All
Thank
right.
you, Patricia. There you go. All right. We'll take a break. Come back and be joined by Gary Brosh from the Jasper County Fair Association.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Juneteenth, showers and thunderstorms continue before 10 a.m., then isolated showers and thunderstorms after 4 p.m. Mostly cloudy, then gradually becoming sunny with a high near 80. Tonight, isolated showers and thunderstorms continue, mostly clear with a low around 63. Friday, mostly sunny and windy with a high near 84. Friday night, mostly clear and breezy with a low around 71. Saturday, sunny with a high near 92. Saturday night, clear with a low around 75.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today. When their country asked them to serve, they served their country. Now it's our turn to support our veterans. Make your plans now to be at Goodstock Operation Restoring Hope Music Festival, Saturday, August 16th in Goodlands Foster Park. The mission of this day-long music festival is to support the Jasper Newton Veterans Assistance Fund that provides assistance to veterans and their families in Jasper and Newton counties that are facing financial hardship. The day starts with a pancake breakfast at 8 a.m., followed by a motorcycle flag escort ride to honor our military heroes. Gates open at 1:30 with plenty of food, community vendors, and a day of unforgettable live music, highlighted by performances from Lindsay Lau, the Jason Wells Band, the Y Store, and Rock America. Buy your tickets online at goodstockmusicfestival.eventbrite.com or at the gate. For more information and sponsorship information, visit goodstockmusicfestival.com or email them at info@goodstockmusicfestival.com. Goodstock, Operation Restoring Hope Music Festival, Saturday, August 16th in Goodlands Foster Park. Help support America's heroes.
Well, Jeff, the news seems to be full of supply chain issues, delayed shipping, rising prices, and inflation. How's that affecting us here at Bjork's Fine Jewelry?
Honestly, Liz, not in the least bit. Our prices are sharp as ever. Our values are the best in the business. You can compare the mega box stores, the internet, or even the big city diamond districts, and you still won't find the deals we offer.
Well, that will make our customers very happy, but I've heard that many businesses are struggling to find product and maintain inventories.
Not here at Bjork's Fine Jewelry. We work very hard with our suppliers to make sure diamonds, gemstones, and jewelry continue to arrive and keep our selection fresh and exciting.
So let me get this straight. Our customers can stroll into Bjork's and still get unbeatable prices, top-notch quality, first-class service, and the area's largest inventory to make the perfect jewelry choice?
You summed that up pretty well, Liz. But don't forget, we also have the area's largest selection of coins and precious metals bullion. Some dealers have really struggled to source sufficient quantities, but here at Bjork's, we are fully stocked.
You know, Jeff, we're pretty lucky to have been serving the Lafayette community for over 75 years.
Shop smart, shop Bjork's, Bjork's.com.
Joanne, are you sure this is a good idea? You really want me to shoot you out of a cannon?
A buyer called and wanted to know what the roof looked like, so I'm going to get a good picture.
The team at Jenkins Realtors will go above and beyond to help you buy or sell your home. Since 1976, Jenkins Realtors have been helping the people in our community buy the home of their dreams or make that move by selling their home. Call 219-866-5908 or visit JenkinsRealtorsInc.com. Jenkins Realtors, trusted, respected, recommended.
Did you get a good picture?
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
Looking for the freshest fruits and veggies around? Come on down to the Rensselaer Farmers Market every Saturday morning from 7:30 to 11:30 at Halleck Park on Cullen Street, right across from the police station. From local seasonal produce to fresh baked breads, sweet treats, beef, pork, and chicken, and handmade creations from local artists, there's something for everyone. When it comes to fresh fruits and vegetables, shorter time and distance from farm to table means more vitamins, more minerals, and more flavor. And don't forget, our Tuesday evening markets run during July and August from 4:30 to 6. After work, cash preferred, street parking available. Eat healthy, shop local, support farmers. Only at the Rensselaer Farmers Market.
The Jasper County Retired Iron Club will be hosting their 29th annual consignment auction Saturday, June 21st at the Jasper County Fairgrounds. You'll find modern and antique farm equipment, lawn and garden equipment, construction equipment, household items, antiques, plenty of hand tools, motorized vehicles, farm toys, along with toys of all kinds. Consignments will be accepted at the fairgrounds beginning June 16th through June 20th from 8 until 5 p.m. If you have any questions, call Jim at 219-869-2869. Don't miss the Jasper County Retired Iron Club's annual consignment auction Saturday, June 21st, beginning at 9 a.m. Central at the Jasper County Fairgrounds in Rensselaer.
Touhyville. You know what they say? Two Tuohys are better than one.
You know what today is.
It's Thursday.
Thursday?
It's Thursday, it is Thursday.
Okay.
Thursday.
End of the week?
It's not over yet. Tomorrow's Friday.
Should we get started?
Where should we start?
Do what?
The show.
I have a show to do.
Let's go out there and win. Now go get 'em.
Places, please.
All right, everyone, it's showtime.
All righty, welcome into Touhyville. Stephen Show with you here, hanging out, having fun on a Thursday morning. Happy Thursday, everybody. Thank you so much for being a part of the program. We appreciate it. And we're excited to welcome into the program Gary Brosh from the Jasper County Fair Association. Good morning, sir. How are you?
Good morning. Doing great this nice sunshiny morning.
Is it nice out there? See, we're down here in the dungeon, so we can't tell.
it's nice out. Yeah.
We're in the Touhyville dungeon, so we can't tell whether it's sunshining or pouring rain
Right,
out. You know,
right,
we have to rely on other people to tell us. So,
Yep.
of course, you're here under multiple capacities. Of course, you're a president in many ways.
I brought two hats today.
You did.
My fair hat and my
Mhm.
Rensselaer hat. So we got to talk about two different things.
Sure.
It's one month from today is the Jasper County Fair.
That's exciting.
Yes, it is.
It's
all the planning and coming together.
I have loved now. This is my second year being on the fair board, and it's really exciting seeing how this is a year-round thing.
Right.
Like it's and when
the effort is 365.
Right.
To make it happen.
It's not just 1 week out of the year.
Right.
You start over after the fair's over. You start over for next year.
I know it's unbelievable. And you're president. And how long of a commitment is that?
3 years.
3 years as president. Okay. Yeah, and that's it's a big undertaking.
It's
so
nice, but we're glad to do it, and a lot of great volunteers. We got a great board. A lot of people have their niche that they do out there, and we just come together as a team, and it's great to do. Give back to the community like that, and people look forward to it every year.
They really do, and we love it because it's like Love Fest for us out there. We're in the Yoder building, and we're just out there giving out T-shirts, which we should be picking up this week. Our newly designed summer fun T-shirts.
Cool.
So we're excited about that, and of course things kick off with the parade.
Yeah, the fair opens on the 19th on Saturday. And then really gets going on Sunday. It's a family fun day.
Okay.
And 2 years ago, we started a parade. And it was mainly for the 100th year. We wanted to do something different. So the 99th year, we had our inaugural parade.
Okay.
And for getting the bugs worked out for the 100th year. And last year, we had a great parade for the 100th year. So we're going to continue that. We set a goal for 30 entries this year. I think we can hit that no problem.
Yeah.
We just need the community to come out. But on top of that, we have one special presentation that we're going to do. The RCHS girls basketball team, they were state runner-up this year.
Wow.
And at the game, after the game, they all receive medals and they receive a trophy.
Okay.
They also get rings, like a Super Bowl ring.
Oh, wow.
The state champs and the runner-up, they get rings.
Okay.
They, by the time the rings were ordered, they were 12 weeks out.
Gotcha.
So that was like in April. And Kenny Hickman, the athletic director, AJ Jones, the principal, Wes Radke, the coach, asked me to come in, and we met. And they were wondering if we could do the ring presentation at the fair. And I said, sure, no better way to do that, because that's a big celebration that a lot of people will be at.
Sure.
And otherwise, they'll have to do it next year try to get the girls to come back.
Right. Some of them are seniors, they're not there. And
it'd be harder to do.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
Maybe we'll do it at the parade. And then on top of that, we are getting the Hickory Huskers bus that was in the movie Hoosiers.
I love that.
That the team's going to ride in. They're going to be the last entry in the parade. When they stop at the reviewing stand, we're going to do the ring ceremony.
All right. So we need everyone to show their pride, come out and register.
Yeah. And what a better way for your business to be recognized, have an entry in the parade. There's going to be a lot of people, a lot of extra people out there for the girls. They had a great backing all season. They won their first regional, first semi-state, first state tournament appearance.
Wow.
It was really fantastic, and we just are glad that we could be part of it as the fair. Well, that's why I put my Rensselaer hat back on, because I'm on the school board, and there's no better way to recognize the girls that in a setting like that. And we're going to have a special guest too that we'll wait till that day to for people to find out who that is.
Okay.
Has a special presentation, so we'll leave it at that. That's another surprise.
Nice. And then do they have to drive? Can they walk? Can they?
They could walk, they can pedal.
Okay.
They can drive, ride. And I have the parade entry form is on our Facebook page, the Jasper County Facebook page.
And I just shared it on the WLQI Facebook page as well. So if you so it's up at the top of the WLQI Facebook page right now. You could fill that out. This year's theme is favorite high school team.
Yes.
So it
fitting.
makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah. But it doesn't have to be Rensselaer. Jasper County encompasses a lot of people. Yeah.
Teams come out. Tri-County.
Yeah.
They're all in Jasper County. That'd be great.
Absolutely.
And I also have a phone number and a contact if you would rather call Judy Chernowski. 219-964-5683.
Okay.
She would be happy to get you signed up. And we're very excited for this. Special shout out to Paul's Auto Repair and Towing.
Okay.
To get the bus here, they can't drive it all the way from Knightstown.
Gotcha.
So they have to haul it. And a towing company has equipment that'll do that just fantastic.
Yeah, safer. Yeah.
So I went to Paul's and asked him if he could help us out, what we were doing. They're doing it at no charge.
Wow.
Going to get it, bring it here, store it, then take it back. And we can't thank them enough.
Yeah.
They're great people.
Yeah, for sure.
So we're excited.
Absolutely. Yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun. You got the Jasper County Fair going on the 19th through the 26th. So the parade, if you want to get signed up, that's for Sunday, July 20th. You line up at the South Gate. Parade starts at noon.
Right.
So you can walk in it. You can build a float, tractor, car, truck, vehicle, whatever.
Bring your pets, whatever.
Yep.
Renee is going to be baking on a
and
on a flatbed, and
she's not tossing.
Not tossing cookies. That's no good.
Wait, she's tossing her cookies. What?
Well, she said hello this morning.
Oh,
yes.
Yeah. No, we love her.
We appreciate your time for the fair and everything else you do.
We have a blast with it. We can't wait to be out there. It's going to be a lot of fun. Like I said, we've got our Yoder building all lined up, and we're all set to go. So we can't wait. Yeah, it's such a fun time. We've been talking about it, for months because we're excited. We love it.
Appreciate it.
It's this is the 101st.
Right.
So
101.
Yes.
Amazing.
So very exciting stuff. And there's so many things that you guys have going on this year.
I love I love the way you incorporate new things every year that take it to the next level. Like I saw what do they call them? Roller balls or knocker balls.
Knocker balls. Yeah.
That's people got to come out and participate.
We did it one time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. It's wild. And you got the carnival again.
Right.
5 to 10. Going on the whole fair, so that's exciting.
Yep.
And then after the fair, we'll probably have you back out before then. But this is something new, this spectacular camp.
Yes,
that's really cool. I really love this idea,
and we've got a lot of people signed up for it.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah. I if it wasn't for the idea of being in a tent, I would do it. I'm too old.
Right. Like I would participate if it was inside. With pizza and air conditioning.
I feel stiff getting out of
mosquitoes,
bed.
On a bed, a cushy bed with pillows.
Right.
Yeah.
Not ants crawling.
No ants, no bugs.
But it does look like it's going to be a blast.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's going to be really fun.
Yeah, I think that'll be good.
Good time of year too. I love that time of year, fall.
Yeah, fall and but meanwhile in the during the fair, so many good things going on. Bob's Bumpy Barrels,
Yes. Kids love that.
Oh yeah.
I saw a post yesterday. I think we have over like 25 different food vendors.
I saw that
and you
too.
have really
And a
good ones
variety.
too. Yeah,
Yeah.
really
Good
nice
variety.
variety.
Yes, it's
Yeah, a ton of different food vendors.
some staples coming back that
Mhm.
have been there for years, but we have some new ones too.
Mhm. Yeah,
It's,
which we love because we're always out there like during dinner time.
Mhm.
So then we usually grab dinner and go home. Like
Sure.
that's our
Yeah,
end of the
'cause
day.
it's-
You know.
For us, it's 18-hour days. That whole,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we
Get
love
up
it.
and do it
We
all over
love
again.
it,
Oh,
though.
it's so much fun.
Yeah.
It's exhilarating. So
Last year, I kind of said I'll try to guarantee 76 and no humidity, but I know I got a funny feeling this year it might be a little warmer.
Yeah, you don't want to try and
Last
guarantee
year was
that.
pretty good.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah.
We have to have a
You
year
had
that's
one
hot.
rain, just a little bit of rain on one day. I
Did we?
remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, so much fun stuff going on out at the Jasper County Fair. Again, if you want to be in the parade, go to the Jasper County Fair Association Facebook page or the WLQI Facebook page. You can print that off and then fill it out. And then it says that they can mail it. Can they email it to anywhere? Is there an email they can use, or they can message?
I would just call Judy and
and just
she
to
probably
find out
you could
that way.
have it emailed to her.
Yeah, I'm sure you can message
Right.
the page too,
Right.
and
Yes.
somebody will get you all the info on how you can get it over there.
We're just
you know.
excited to
Yeah.
honor the girls basketball team.
That's
for
going to be a lot of fun.
The enjoyment they brought us and the pride that
Yeah.
we had.
Yeah.
It's a great opportunity.
Well, and of course, besides being on the Jasper County Fair Board, you're also in the school board too.
Correct.
So you got pride
I
all
help
over the
both.
place. Yeah,
Yeah.
you got pride going all over the place.
So, Carrie, tell us what you do in your free time.
Yeah, no
I
kidding.
have
Yeah.
none.
No,
No.
we-
Right.
Just surrounded by a lot of good people. We have a great fair board and a great school board, and it's great teams to be on.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not just one person; it's a lot of people doing good to the same goal.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well, that's great though. It's really great the way you give back. And of course, since we last hung out, you hit 45 years at your job.
That's right.
That's pretty cool
That's-
at Talbot
that's right.
Manufacturing.
That's right.
Congratulations for that. That's really cool.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
That's it's pretty special to me and my family because it's been in my family for all my life.
Yeah.
With my dad working there,
Mhm.
my daughter's working there. So
Yep. Mhm.
It's a great thing.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Great people to work for.
And speaking of your daughter, we'll give a little plug for her
Shout out
place.
to-
Yeah, because she's going to be a vendor now out at the
That's my
fair.
daughter-in-law.
Oh, that's your daughter-in-law. I'm
Yeah,
sorry, that's your
that's
daughter-in-law.
okay.
Sorry,
B&B
yeah.
Sips.
B&B Sips. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yep. So they're
They're
going to
gonna
be
at the fair.
they'll be out at the fair as
Yep.
well as their shop in Rensselaer on the
In the
Line.
cutest stinking shop.
I know, little
ever.
shop. Yep.
That little shop.
Mm-hmm.
It serves the purpose.
It's
Yep.
adorable.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everybody loves it. Yep. Absolutely. So
All right.
plenty of great stuff. Thank you, Gary, for getting up this morning and coming out.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, we appreciate it. Of course, once again, go to the WLQI Facebook page or the Jasper County Fair Association Facebook page. Like them both and get that form for the parade. But make sure you keep checking out the Jasper County Fair Association page because so much stuff keeps getting posted about all the cool things that are happening out there. So, that's a lot of fun. So,
And if you were on the fence with the parade before,
Mhm.
to honor the girls, I would think
yeah,
pushes you right over.
Yeah,
And
that's
that
really
day's,
cool. Yeah.
Family fun day too. So stay after the parade.
Yeah.
We've got activities for the whole family, and the carnival will be open later. And
Lots,
be a
So
great
smart.
day.
lots of fun stuff. All
So
right,
much fun.
Gary, thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back and then we'll do the pizza quiz before we get to the news in just a little bit. Stick around.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield.
55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today.
It doesn't matter what I'm craving or when I'm craving it. McDonald's always has my back. Tasty, affordable, always on point. And let's talk about that under $4 McValue menu for a second, because it's honestly unmatched. With 10 faves for under $4, like the medium fries or frozen Fanta Blue Raspberry, this menu, it's everything. I can get a medium iced coffee for $2.50 and a vanilla cone for just $1. McD's always comes through. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Fanta is a registered trademark of the Coca-Cola Company.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all three? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with the new Strachan Van Til to Go. It's booze. Register using your rewards account login and password. Fill your virtual shopping cart. Choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save money with your online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple. Food made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Gladspa Pharmacy is your neighborhood pharmacist. At Gladspa, Angie and her team go above and beyond and are there to answer all of your questions with knowledge and care to keep your family at their healthiest or to help your family get nursed back to health. Gladspa Pharmacy is about more than just medication refills. They carry beautiful gift items and collectibles, including candles, balloons, toys, and greeting cards. Check out Gladspa's wide variety of CBD and daily vitamin supplements. Need your annual flu or COVID vaccine to stay healthy this season? Call for your appointment today. Visit Gladspa Pharmacy at 500 South Grand Street in Fowler or visit online at gladspapharmacy.com. Gladspa Pharmacy, their family caring for yours.
Hi, this is Cole Reisner. What are your insurance needs and how can we help? At Gutwein and Reisner Insurance Agency, we always put our customers first. By listening to your needs, we can offer the right protection for you. Whether it's home, auto, crop, business, or farm insurance, Gutwein and Reisner Insurance Agency is there for you with personalized service through Indiana Farmers Insurance. Contact us at 219-866-5854 or visit us on the Courthouse Square along the bricks on Harrison Street.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Hi, I'm Chuck McDowell, the timeshare cancellation guy and founder of Wesley Financial Group. And I want to set the record straight. I am not an attorney. I've never wanted to be an attorney. And the truth is, I really don't even like attorneys. If I sound like an attorney or if I look like an attorney, I'll apologize. But what I've learned in my 15 years in the timeshare cancellation business is you don't need to be an attorney to get folks out of their timeshare. At Wesley, we've helped over 40,000 families cancel their timeshare without me being an attorney. And I want to share with you how we do it. Just give my office a call and you will not talk to an attorney. And I guarantee if we take you as a client, we'll get you out of your timeshare or you'll pay nothing.
Call now for your free information kit. 800-714-9090. 800-714-9090. 800-714-9090.
Put on those thinking caps. It's time now for the pizza quiz, brought to you by Rick's Pizza and Rensselaer. You could win a large one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Be caller number 7 at 866-4104. That's 866-4104. Be caller number 7 right now.
What sets Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer apart from the other pizza places? Rick's is locally owned. Their dough is made fresh daily and hand-tossed, not run through a machine. Cheese is grated daily. Toppings are generous, fresh, and your pizza is baked to perfection in a classic stone oven. Looking to try something different? Try a pineapple, apple butter, or barbecue pizza. Call 866-7466 to place your order. Local delivery is available. Open Tuesday through Sunday at 4:30 p.m. Rick's Pizza. Taste the difference.
All right, it's time now for the pizza quiz brought to us by Rick's Pizza and Rensselaer. Your chance to win a one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Hi, you're call number 7. Who's this?
Brenda.
Hi, Brenda. How are you? Oh, hi, Brenda. How are you?
I'm good.
Good. Glad to hear it. All right, let's see if we can get you a pizza, okay?
Are you there?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Let's see if we can get you a pizza here. So just a little while ago, we had Gary Brosh in, and he was talking about the Jasper County Fair parade, and the last entrance in the parade, the last people in the parade, and they will be honored after the parade is a special basketball team. What basketball team did we say will be honored? Is it the Rensselaer girls basketball team, the Harlem Globetrotters, or the Indiana Pacers? What basketball team will be honored at the end of the Jasper County Fair parade this year?
RCHS.
Yes, that is 100% correct. Hold on, Brenda. I'm going to send you over to Cheryl's phone so we can get your info and get you a pizza, okay?
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, that's how you do it. We got us a winner today on the pizza quiz. We'll try and get a winner again tomorrow.
Winners and families of winners on the Pizza Quiz are ineligible to win for 30 days. The Pizza Quiz is brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer.
.97.7 FM, WLQI, Rensselaer.
Time for a check of news. This check of news brought to us by Steinke Funeral Home. Visit SteinkeFuneralHome.com to ensure your final wishes are respected. Here's Russ Martin.
We have a few updates to report to you following the serving of a search warrant at Sheets Family Practice Medical Facility. We messaged the last personal phone number that we had to see if Dr. Sheets had any comment, but as of yesterday evening, we had not heard back. A sign was placed on the door of Dr. Sheets' office that read, quote, "By order of the Jasper County Health Department, this property is unfit for human habitation," unquote. We called the health department, and the person we needed to speak with was out of the office. At Washington Street and McKinley Avenue, one unnamed source told us that the two decorative lions located on the front lawn of the business were actually removed last Thursday afternoon. We called our FBI contact in Indianapolis to see if they had any updates, and they did not. She recommended we contact Health and Human Services, also on the premises Tuesday, regarding any probable cause affidavits filed in this matter, and to see if they could comment. We are awaiting a call back. Rensselaer Police said that they have received several inquiries on how patients of Dr. Sheets can retrieve their medical records. Local law enforcement said neither they or the county sheriff's office have such information, since this is a federal investigation. However, Police Chief Matt Anderson has been in touch with the Drug Enforcement Administration in hopes of receiving a phone number to call for medical records. He said this announcement will be updated as soon as that information is received by his office. The City of Rensselaer Alert System messaged that there was a power outage in the city. We contacted local officials about the number of people who might be affected. Specific information. However, there was a report of a tree down on West Gray Street next to the bridge between Front Street and Park Avenue. Tri-County School Corporation, as well as 4 FFA members of the school's Ag Department and their sponsors, received good news recently. Superintendent Patrick Culp explains.
The FFA National Soils Judging Champion, 4 high school students, Alex Morales, Case Williams, Peyton Dimmerly, and Blaine Woods, competed in the national championship and wound up taking first place overall. We also had the top individual, senior Alex Morales, so we are very proud of our students.
Superintendent Patrick Culp said this national event and award that the students received is considered to be the Super Bowl in soils judging competition. And post offices will be closed today, and there will be no mail delivery in observance of the Juneteenth federal holiday. All services will resume on Friday, June 20th. Enjoy the rest of your day and stay safe and well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
Saying goodbye to a loved one is never easy. In your time of sorrow, look to Steinke Funeral Home of Rensselaer and Morocco to assist you and your family, offering funeral and memorial services ranging from traditional to uniquely innovative and personal, along with burial services, cremation options, and celebrations of life. Steinke Funeral Home offers complete care, allowing you to comfort your family while they take care of the details. If it's time to say goodbye to a loved one or you're pre-planning for your own service, call Steinke Funeral Home at 219-866-5151 or visit SteinkeFuneralHome.com.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
82-year-old Thomas Ricketts of Lake Village passed away on June 14th. Visitation will be today at Jackson Funeral Service in DeMott from 5 until 7 p.m. Funeral services for Thomas Ricketts will be held on Friday, June 20th at 11 a.m. at Pentecostal Church of God in Wheatfield, with Pastor Doug Griffith officiating. Interment will follow at Wheatfield Cemetery. Jackson Funeral Service of DeMott has been entrusted with the arrangements. 56-year-old Guy Wyma of Logansport passed away on June 15th. Visitation will be from 10 until 11 a.m. Eastern Time today at Frame Mortuary, Winnemac. Funeral services for Guy Wyma will be held at 11 a.m. Eastern today at Frame Mortuary, Winnemac. Burial to take place at Winnemac Cemetery. Memorial contributions may be made to the funeral home to assist with final expenses. Online tributes may be offered at framemortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frame Mortuary, Winnemac. 60-year-old Sherry Jackson of DeMott passed away on June 15th. A celebration of life for Sherry Jackson will be held at the Roselawn American Legion Post, 238 on Saturday, June 21st at 2 p.m. Jackson Funeral Service of DeMott has been entrusted with the arrangements. 86-year-old Patricia Louise Cosgray of Crystal Lake, Illinois, formerly of Monterey, passed away on June 15th. Visitation will be from 10 until 11 a.m. Eastern Time on Saturday, June 21st at St. Anne's Catholic Church in Monterey. A funeral mass for Patricia Cosgray will be held at 11 a.m. Eastern on Saturday at St. Anne's Catholic Church. Burial in the church's cemetery. Memorial contributions may be made to St. Anne's Cemetery. Online condolences may be offered at framemortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frame Mortuary, Winnemac. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center, recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
Juneteenth, showers and thunderstorms continue before 10 a.m., then isolated showers and thunderstorms after 4 p.m. Mostly cloudy, then gradually becoming sunny with a high near 80. Tonight, isolated showers and thunderstorms continue, mostly clear with a low around 63. Friday, mostly sunny and windy with a high near 84. Friday night, mostly clear and breezy with a low around 71. Saturday, sunny with a high near 92. Saturday night, clear with a low around 75.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Touhyville. 2 Touhies, no waiting.
Good morning.
Today's Thursday. Telling me this why.
And you're telling me this why?
Who are you? Yoda?
Why are you in such a bad mood this morning?
What do you think?
I'm tired.
And I'm working.
Maybe you need some more coffee.
There's not enough coffee in Brazil for this.
I love your positive attitude.
Right, positive.
Enough chit-chat.
It's showtime.
97.7 The Q and 98 Gold. Welcome to Touhyville, and it is Therapy Thursday with Dr. Nikki J. Monty. Dr. Nikki Monty, author, psychotherapist, and of course, we always want to make sure we mention teacher. Today is something that that Cheryl and I have talked about multiple times off the air, and Cheryl wanted to talk with you about the idea of when our I guess body and mind. I mean, how would you when you're upset about something, getting physically ill from it?
Oh yeah,
and when you know it's stupid. That's really the part where well, no.
Is that right after you say it must be a tumor? Oh, I've probably got cancer of the groin. We don't know.
Yeah. I just kind of think there are so many things that get me like that. I know why am I doing this? Like there's no benefit. It's exhaustive. I don't, but I feel like I can't stop my brain or my heart from breaking when my brain is like, don't do that. This is dumb.
Well, I don't think this is a matter of the heart. Of course, you could give yourself a heart attack, but it's not a matter of the heart. it is a matter of the brain and the body. I think the heart gets skipped. So we think of the heart, which is on the heart center, right? So there are all these chakras going through our body, energy points. The heart chakra, which is the fourth chakra, I think we've talked about that before, is called the clear eye. And actually
so it's
is,
the Hamsa.
yeah.
Okay.
If we can see through the heart eye, then we're good to go. But we don't. So it's sort of the balancing place. You think if there's the chakras, the crown chakra. So the chakras work from down to up. So the root chakra is between the legs. Then so that's 1, then 2. So 1 and 2 are basically the sexual chakras. 3 is the solar plexus, and that's stomach, and that's where a lot of people feel their mishigas, right? Their craziness. They feel it in the stomach. It's also child material. It's where the child material is kept. The fourth chakra is the heart. Then the fifth is the communication center, right here on the throat. And the sixth is what we call the third eye. People think of that as the intuitive chakra. In point of fact, the intuitive needs to be supported by the throat and the heart. So it's really an intuitive pathway from my training, and I believe that. And then the seventh is here. It's called the crown chakra, and it's where things come in from down, up to down. So all of them work together. So we can go more into that in a different time. But anyway, in terms of it depends on how powerfully your mind hits your body, right? What happens is, and we know that most people work with what we like to call today's stress, which we've talked about a little bit. Stress is the new normal, right? No matter who you ask, oh, I'm stressed out today. Really? Because I know nothing about stress. Sure you do. Everybody does. And everybody says they do, right? So if you say you're stressed, no biggie, because everybody's stressed. And stress is created through the mind. There is, then when it goes into the body, now we have all sorts of damaging possibilities. Everything from ulcers, which are obvious, or acid indigestion, to problems, bone problems, and blood problems. I mean, we can create all sorts of drama and trauma with the mind, which is why handling your anxiety or stress, more commonly known as stress, is really super important. And it's better done with psychology than pills. Okay, I'm going to get some blowback on that, but not from you, but from most people. Oh, no, I really have a stress disorder. Well, I don't know. A long time we didn't have antidepressants, and the world was still a mess. And still, we had to find other ways to take care of that. There are people who have some chemical issues of their truly chemical anxiety issues, and an anxiety medication can help, but it will never get rid of the underlying reasons for the anxiety. I'm just saying it won't. So you might as well
do those. So do those, on a side note, those things do have some positive too, correct? Like
which things?
Things like
Stress?
anxiety.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So anxiety was originally meant as an alarm clock, right?
Okay.
So, or an alarm going off, like a siren when ambulance is coming down the street. The bear is coming. We get stressed. Are we going to fight? Are we going to flee? But what happens when we get that stressed, when everything's an alarm, we have chronic alarms going off. You remember those cars where step away from the vehicle, step away from the vehicle. I mean, it was just constant. Every single car, you could go nowhere. And that was causing more problems than promises, right? So anyway, when we are in high stress, for instance, all the energy goes to the extremities of our body, our arms and our legs, so we can fight or we can flee, right? So we have, our legs have to be strong so we can run. Our arms have to be strong so we can fight. Everything in the center shuts down. Imagine all of the organs, everything's shutting down. Every time we're in high stress, shut down, high stress, shut down, high stress, shut down. Imagine what that does to the body. It's at best, it's confused, right? But it's very dangerous. Okay, so what do you do about that, right? So the thing, as with everything, you wouldn't decide that you're going to be a mover with a truck if you weren't prepared at all, if you hadn't developed some physical muscle, if you weren't wearing one of those things around your middle, right? So that you didn't hurt your back and you bent and you get all the information, pull up, lift from your knees, all those things that people know. The same thing with stress. You prepare. I can give you exercises today, and I'll give you a couple, but it has to be consistent preparation. You can't suddenly go out and lift a 100-pound piano by yourself, you know. It just has to be preparation on a daily basis.
So why, let me ask you a question. When they say in through the nose, hold out through the mouth, why is that? What's that got to do with anything? You know what I mean? Why? Because
I know exactly what you mean, and I don't have a great answer. I've never asked that question. I've just followed the directions. But I don't hold so much. I know that's a new popular thing. When I meditate, for instance, I go in the nose and out the mouth. I just leave my mouth open. I'm very efficient. I don't.
Right.
I don't want the less labor intensive, the better for me.
Right.
It's like when I was into drugs, I never did cocaine. It was much too busy. I mean, you had to lay it out, you had to make the line, you had to get the thing to take it in, and then and everything burned. Yuck. You know? Time release drugs. That was my thing. Okay.
And now back to our regularly scheduled program.
Hey, by the way, people, I've been sober 43 years, so don't get
right.
Yeah. Danny's in a wad. Okay. So I don't know about that piece, but what I do know is that getting down into your body so that you have a relationship with your body. So when our head is running our body, we don't really have a relationship with our body. We're not fully in our body. So somebody said to me the other day, we were talking about this, and they said, well, you know, if I get sad, and then they described all the ways that they hold the sadness away. Mm-hmm. I said, well, that's very interesting. Clearly that's not working for you. Gee, you know, when I get sad, I just get sad. Mm-hmm. Just let myself be sad.
Right.
Mm-hmm. When I get scared, I speak of my fear. I go towards it. So that's the long game, which is to go towards your feelings.
Well, that's what I find sometimes with people is that they think when they get sad or they get anxiety or they get stressed that it's like having a headache or a cold or that you're supposed to now fix it right now with a pill and stop having that feeling rather than or that I'm sad today, so that means I've got clinical depression. That just because you're sad, you might just be you might be grieving something. You might be sad about something that is actually sad that happened. You might be upset about something that happened to you, someone else, whatever it is. Sometimes you just have to feel that.
Yes, that's right. Or maybe even always you just have to feel that. But anyway, you know, you can feel it in a big bunch. But so going back to the meditation where you breathe in the nose and out the mouth. Okay. So I think the important thing is that you're breathing in a steady stream, right? And you focus on the breathing. So what happens when I'm focusing on the breathing? I also like guided meditations a lot, or focused meditations where I'm using a phrase, which, you know, goes down into into the body. I can imagine, and my favorite one is where you imagine a kind of a water slide. I think most people relate to what that is, and that your breath is sliding down the water slide. And I like to picture going down into my body. Especially, I start with my heart center. For people who are not connected to their body, which is, most people, you start with your heart center, but then you can see it flowing into your body, going into your shoulders one day, and then going into your arms the next day, going into your solar plexus or down your legs. And so it goes. But so practicing that on a daily basis is helpful. However, when the devil strikes, you're getting like, and all of a sudden, tell me, Cheryl, where in your body does your assumption of problem or your actual pain or whatever it is go?
Either my stomach, because as a little girl, I threw up every day until 8th grade.
Wow.
Every
Did
morning.
we get the message? Was there any message that was received?
My mom couldn't drive, and I felt like if I missed the school bus, I was going to mess up everybody's lives.
Wow.
So I literally would get so shaken that I would throw up, and then the bus would come and I'd be fine.
So your mom chose not to drive?
Correct.
Because I assume she
was scared to death. Yeah. My parents had a car, but my mom never drove even till the day she died.
Right. So what is the information you think, just for fun? Because I want to show people, and thank you for bringing that forward. I want to show people what they can do when they have an understanding like that, which most people wouldn't even have that. But okay, so that the first thing you did was figure out, well, when did this start?
Right.
When did this start? My stomach
right.
thing. Oh, I threw up every day. This is such a powerful knowing. So I threw up every day. Why did I throw up? Well, because my mother, you said couldn't drive, which makes her sound like a victim with some sort of paralysis.
Yeah,
that's right. Mm-hmm. So that's important. So my mother chose not to drive. And I was afraid that I would mess up everybody. Your whole history is right there in that sentence. And I was afraid I would mess up everybody's life if I didn't catch the bus.
Right.
Which, by the way, how old was I?
Oh, I can remember it. As early as 1st grade, but all the way through grammar school.
So even by 6, I knew that I had the power to mess up everybody's life.
Wow.
I had already learned by 6 that I had the power to mess up everybody's life.
Oof. Okay.
So now there we are. So you have this thing. And so in the long run, your psychological work would be to realize it just ain't so. And it's never been so. It doesn't mean that your action choices don't affect other people. But what that leads to, what do you think that idea that you have the power to mess up everyone's life, or by the way, by implication, to fix everyone's life would be the other half of that. What do you think that's done to the way you've made your choices as you go through your life?
Oh, because now that you said it like that, I'm adopted. And I met my biological mother. And when I did, she said she was eating out of garbage cans and didn't get to marry the person that put me up for adoption so she could marry the person she wanted to.
Oh.
And not my biological dad. And so, so I know for a fact I messed up everybody's lives because, I heard the story.
Wait. How does that equal you messing up everybody's life?
Because even before I was a thing, I would never be able to give up my children. Like, I couldn't wait for that to happen.
Yes.
And then
because you were going to be the mother you never had.
Correct. And so I came at such a bad time that everybody around me was like having to adjust to
I hear you, but listen how you're taking on I came at a bad time. I was hanging out in the ether, And then I thought, I'm coming in.
Right.
It has nothing to do with anybody else's choice. I'm in. So people deal with it. Oh dear, this was a really bad time. I made a terrible choice to get born at this time.
Right.
And I chose a mother who would always choose somebody else over me. Now I know that I must be worthless because she would rather marry somebody else or get rid of me because I'm a burden. Listen to all of this. Okay, so these two little pieces, listen to all the stories you've told yourself. You made all this up, Cheryl.
Wait, what?
You made up your story about why people did what they did and how it was all about you. You have made up. Your mother was a lousy mother and had no stamina and took no responsibility for her life, so she chose to give you away. That had nothing to do with you. She would have chosen, it wasn't about Cheryl. It was anyone coming into her life would have had the same treatment. So it wasn't personal. And it wasn't because you didn't deserve to be chosen at all. It was all about what she thought would be best for her. Obviously, the bar was pretty low.
Which was the best for me because I met her.
As it turns out.
And then, as it turns out, like my parents.
And yet there was still I've always believed that when we're adopted, that the adoptive parents, no matter what we do, we're still going to be to some degree in our pattern, the pattern we were born into. That is the pattern that we need to, or we get to work with all our lives. So yes, marginally, that was a better mother. It was a big margin, but it was a better mother. And still, your mother, your adoptive mother, chose her fear over you. She wasn't putting you first by not learning how to drive. She was putting her fear first. So there's some pattern.
So just because she had a kid, she's supposed to do everything.
Yeah. Didn't you? I mean, I don't know.
Right,
Maybe
I did.
obviously you had to do, didn't you? Yeah. This is a contract, an unwritten contract. If you bring a person into this world or you take on a person, however, I really want to be a mother. I'm going to adopt. Yay, me. I can't have children, or I choose not to have children. It's too scary. There's something in there, and then it comes out. We don't know, whatever reason was.
Right.
But I really want a baby. I'm going to adopt a baby. Someone else has decided not to love, and I'm going to love that baby. What does that mean? That we kiss them a lot? Maybe. What does it mean? To me, I make an assumption, obviously not often followed, but that the child comes first. You do a lot of inconvenient things when you're a parent, don't you? Whether you're a step parent or a parent or birth parent or whatever.
So why am I really defensive right now?
Because you were so grateful to not be with your biological mother.
Right.
That I should not step on this sacred territory called your
right. Because when Steve says something like, when Steve says anything about the way I was raised, because we were also like hit with pretty much anything that was in the room, or at least my mom had some anger stuff,
You think?
Yeah.
Anger is a brace against fear,
Yeah. But she had there was a lot of abuse there from, generational.
Of course.
So, yeah. So whenever he says something, I go,
don't speak ill of the dead kind of like
Right, he's your husband.
immediately.
I'm a visitor. I get to say extra stuff. I'm
Right.
I'm Dr. Nikki.
Well,
I get away with all kinds of
it doesn't stop me, Dr. Nikki. I've
Right,
been with
it
Cheryl
doesn't.
long enough to,
He's
to know, like
careful.
I
He's careful, but yeah, but so,
that
yeah.
sometimes I need to go into that water.
Also,
too.
Cheryl, you know, before you, he was, you know, he got a lot of stuff came his way from me, so he's learned a few things.
Right, right.
But you know,
Okay, so-
be as a therapist, I never therapize my partners.
No,
never is a big word. I may sneak in a few things here and
I was
there.
gonna say,
but it-
never. Does Tom want to step in the room and counterpoint that?
Okay, so how
No,
do you
he would actually agree with this? I'm pretty good.
Yeah.
Everybody else in his family, no. We were riding in the car one day with his daughter who's in Seattle, and we were in the car with her, and she was talking about something. She's very opinionated and has some wonderful opinions to share, and she has a lot of information, all that, but she's very opinionated about it, and she's very sure about her opinions. And she was saying something about somebody else in the family, and I was there. I didn't say anything, but a little sound came out of me, like, you know, it's this kind of little, like,
I want you. I probably shouldn't.
And
but
she
I want
said,
you.
"Yes, Nikki, we know you have an opinion about this." I didn't even say what it was.
Well, and that's for me when I do it. I always preface it by saying, "Listen, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a psychotherapist. I'm not a psychiatrist. But here's
But I am
my
a man,
opinion.
so here's my
Right.
opinion.
Here's my opinion on what you're probably dealing with."
But
So,
the thing about what you're saying is really, this conversation is so important, Cheryl, because we start to believe that that we must see them as one thing in order for us to respect, revere, love, whatever.
I was
our
about to say the respect thing is like, yeah.
Yeah, but why can't we respect the multiplicity that we are? Why can't we respect the multiplicity that your mother is? That she had these struggles inside of her, and those came out at you. She had these fears that ran her. That doesn't mean she didn't love you. That doesn't mean you're not supposed to be grateful for the good parts of the mothering that she gave you, but you can tell the truth about the other parts, because that's called being a human being. She is a human being, and some human beings are messier than others, but all of us have all the parts within us.
Okay, so if that's the case, though, if I'm going there with my mom, I could tell you right now, there's a piece of me that is terrified for someone else to go there with me. I would be terrified to have my child in studio right now.
Yes.
I mean, we joke all the time. They say something like, mom abused us. This is like a running joke in the family, because she made us wear Merrells. They're these shoes that were like clog type shoes that I bought for them. And I claim they loved them, and they both claim, because they double team me, that I was, a horrible human being. I forced these shoes on them.
Sure.
And that's a joke, and it's great. But I get this straight. Whenever we say that joke, in my entire body, I'm like, okay, let's keep to the joke, and let's never talk about how you feel I truly messed you up.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
let's
So
keep it to the shoes.
first of all, there is not a mother or a father in the world that doesn't contribute to the problems of their children. Not one. There is no perfect mother. There is no perfect father. You do, it's always that she did the best she could. Yeah. And in many cases, it's not good enough, but still she did the best she could with the resources she had. So it's impossible that you didn't make mistakes. Right. I think the most important thing parents can do, for me, it, has something to do with my mother never doing this, but is just say, oops. Yeah, maybe that wasn't such a good. I thought it was a good idea at the time. Sorry about that. But there is a point at which we are responsible for the choices we make and the stories we tell ourselves. If you continue to tell yourself that you have the power to mess everybody's life up, that you have that power, that you are responsible for the choices that the mothers, let's just call them the mothers in your life made, you're fully responsible for that. And therefore, and then you take that into, and so everything that goes wrong in my child's life, I'm responsible for also. If you continue to tell yourself that, first of all, here's a word you're not going to like. It's a little arrogant. You're not that powerful. People make their own choices, even your children. We make our own choices along the way based on a whole lot of things. One's the story we told ourselves. One's the patterning of, what did I see? Did I see my parents fight all the time? Did I see my friends be mean to each other, call each other names, whatever? But I believe there's a soul-driven kind of thing going on also. What's my thing? So all of that is contributing, especially the first two are contributing to this thing that we started with called anxiety. Some of your anxiety is your mother's anxiety that you're still holding. Fear and anxiety are, it's on the scale of anxiety. So, I got a little angst. I'm feeling a little nervous today, right? To I'm in full-fledged panic. Oh, I have to have somewhere to put that panic. I know, I have a tumor. Where should I put this panic? Oh, I'm furious at Steve. You know what he did? He left all the dishes in the sink. I asked him 1,000 times to put the dishes in the dishwasher, and he left them in the sink. And now I'm madder and madder and madder, and I have my list that I've been accumulating of all the things that Steve does wrong. And now I'm in a panic. I'll never have the partner I need. He can't serve me the way I need to be served. It's just like my childhood. I'm going to throw up right now. I mean, I'm being, hyperbolic, but not far off.
No.
Wow. Well, I would love to dive more into that.
I'm sure you would.
But we have to wrap up because Therapy Thursday is just a snippet of all the work that we really need to do to work on ourselves. And one of the things that I would hope is that for those residents of Touhyville hanging out with us here in the morning, or if you're watching on YouTube or what have you, if you're watching, and you see Cheryl, being willing to share and things like that, that you might as well. All right, visit stucknomore.com. And of course, you can find out more about Dr. Nikki Monty. She's all over all the social media, and we'll link it in the videos and stuff as well. So, Dr. Nikki, as always, thank you so much for another wonderful week of Therapy Thursday. We appreciate it.
Summer's heating up, so don't let your goals cool down. At St. Joseph's College in Rensselaer, you can get hands-on training in healthcare, trades, commercial driving, or veterinary care. Whether you're a recent grad or a career changer, we've got a program for you. Summer start dates are set for June, July, and August, and seats are filling up fast. Don't wait. Visit stjo.edu to enroll today. Start here and go anywhere.
Hello.
Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Season to season, cab to cab, Ag Leader connects your entire farm. Ag Leader makes it easy to seamlessly connect your equipment and devices year-round and help you tackle farm decisions on the go, 24/7. Peterson Ag Service is your local Ag Leader dealer. Contact us at 765-314-3276 to get your full farm solution. There's only one way to do it all. Ag Leader.
Stop by Sherwin-Williams and get 30% off select paints and stains June 13th through the 23rd. It's the perfect time to transform your space with color. Refresh your home inside and out with colors that make every space feel brand new. From cozy interiors to stunning exteriors, we've got the perfect shade for your next project. Shop the sale online or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store. Retail sales only, some exclusions apply. See store for details.
This is the story of the one. As a lineman, he does whatever it takes to keep the power on in his community. And he wants a partner like Grainger who does the same. Grainger offers the professional-grade products he needs, from voltage detectors to harnesses to hard hats, plus fast, dependable delivery, so he can rise to every challenge. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
By texting 64,000, you agree to receive recurring automated marketing messages from Babbel. Message and data rates may apply. No purchase required. Terms apply. Available at babbel.com/TNC.
With other language learning apps, I was just playing games. I wasn't really learning. Babbel's different.
Babbel was designed by over 200 language learning experts to be the most effective way to learn another language.
Before Babbel, I thought I just wasn't good with languages. But now I'm speaking French. Tout ça, c'est grâce à Babbel.
Save up to 50% on your Babbel subscription when you text radio to 64,000. That's radio to 64,000.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting great candidates? Well, they're not hard to find when you go to ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. People who are actively looking for jobs like yours. So it's easy to find the right person fast. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Are you ready to rock?
On the Q. 97.7 FM WLQI.
Touhyville. 2 Touhies, and that's a lot of Touhy.
What day is it? Look at the calendar.
It's Thursday.
Thursday.
It's Thursday, and you have changed something in this room.
I've changed my mind.
About what?
About waking up. What else is there to do?
Going back to sleep.
Wake up! Wake up! Please, wake up!
Why?
Why? You're gonna miss out. You're going to miss it.
Miss what? The show. Show's not over. In fact, it's showtime.
Welcome to Touhyville. Portions of the show today brought to us by Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland. Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland is your trusted Chevrolet dealership in Kentland. And the reason why their loyal customers keep coming back time after time is customer satisfaction is number one. Also, want to mention our friends over at Steve's Specialized Services. Their discounts on handheld tools, 10% off, going on all through the month of June. Visit stevespecialized.com. Also, want to mention that we're powered up each and every morning by Jasper County REMC. Go and like Jasper County REMC on Facebook to find out some of the things that they have going on through the summertime. And there's also ways that they can save you with your air conditioning, going up and down and up and down. They've got some rebates and discounts and things you can find on their website, jasperremc.com. Okay. Before we dive into the Mr. P, Locksmith and Security Dumb Criminal of the Day, are you doing okay after Dr. Nikki? That was a deep one, and it was really a lot about you. So So good for you to dive into that. I know that's not easy, and it's for any of us to work on ourselves and find out things about ourselves. So good for you.
Yeah, I just didn't expect all of that to come from it.
Right.
So so it was very, very interesting. And then you just kind of have to think about it, journal about it, and all that stuff.
Let it sit with you.
Let it sit.
Yeah. Really, really interesting stuff. So, Greg points out, as an older man, I realized parents were learning too. We thought they had all the answers. They didn't and don't. That's true. I always said
neither did I, even though I thought,
But I always said it was a tough day and a tough time when you realize your parents are human beings with issues too.
Right.
You're like, ooh, they're not superheroes. Ooh, that's a little wild, And then you have to deal with them as human beings, Go, okay, wait a minute, that's,
right.
You're not almighty and powerful. Like, we've got to have real conversations. So, all right. Time for the Mr. P Locksmith and Security Dumb Criminal of the Day.
Perhaps it's time you tried a new profession. What I mean is, you don't seem to be a very good thief. Maybe you should try something else.
Today's Dumb Criminal comes to us from Texas. 42-year-old man in Texas called police after he found a Bath & Body Works gift bag from his ex-fiancée on his front porch.
He called the police? What? He doesn't want to smell nice?
He does not want to smell nice. There were some products inside.
Okay, see? She's thoughtful.
Along with a copy of their marriage certificate. Notice I said his ex-fiancée and not his ex-wife. That's the problem. He didn't know they were married.
Well,
no, he wasn't drunk.
That was what the Bath and Body stuff was for.
Was to get married?
No, to soften the blow.
Soften
Take
the
your
skin
focus
and soften
up,
the blow. Apparently, they went to a county clerk together 3 weeks ago to get a marriage license.
Okay.
They broke up shortly afterward, but before they actually had a wedding. The fiancée, 36-year-old Kristen Spearman, somehow convinced the pastor to certify the marriage without the guy being present or even signing off on it.
What?
Well, that's
fraud.
Yeah. Fraud on her part and on the pastor's fault.
Right. Right.
Kristen has since been arrested for felony stalking. It's hard to imagine that this marriage will stand up in court, but according to the local authorities, the man is dealing with a mess, is trying to make sure that there's no threat to his life, including his property and finances. The names of the groom and pastor have not been released so far. So, wow, that's a little messed up. Yeah.
Yeah, but at least he's got bubble bath to.
Sure. Listen, you may have been falsely married, but you smell nice. Protect
your next girl.
Yeah. Protect yourself from dumb criminals, not necessarily from crazy women, with Mr. P Hardware Locksmith and Security.
There it is. Mike keeps the psychos or psychos out.
Right. Well, psycho starts with a P. It just doesn't sound like it.
Right. It didn't sound like it. So that's why I said psycho.
Right. Don't be paranoid or panicky or perturbed or preoccupied with your Palox. Mr. P, Locksmith and Security, will get you in there with no problem. 219-866-7171. Like Mr. P, Locksmith and Security on Facebook and visit mrplocksmith.com.
And thumbs up his latest tagline. A Mike Pruitt a day keeps the psychos away.
There you go. That's right. All right. We'll be back with more in just a little bit.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Juneteenth, showers and thunderstorms continue before 10 a.m., then isolated showers and thunderstorms after 4 p.m. Mostly cloudy, then gradually becoming sunny with a high near 80. Tonight, isolated showers and thunderstorms continue, mostly clear with a low around 63. Friday, mostly sunny and windy with a high near 84. Friday night, mostly clear and breezy with a low around 71. Saturday, sunny with a high near 92. Saturday night, clear with a low around 75.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
When their country asked them to serve, they served their country. Now it's our turn to support our veterans. Make your plans now to be at Goodstock Operation Restoring Hope Music Festival, Saturday, August 16th in Goodlands Foster Park. The mission of this day-long music festival is to support the Jasper Newton Veterans Assistance Fund that provides assistance to veterans and their families in Jasper and Newton counties that are facing financial hardship. The day starts with a pancake breakfast at 8 a.m., followed by a motorcycle flag escort ride to honor our military heroes. Gates open at 1:30 with plenty of food, community vendors, and a day of unforgettable live music, highlighted by performances from Lindsay Lau, the Jason Wells Band, the Y Store, and Rock America. Buy your tickets online at goodstockmusicfestival.eventbrite.com or at the gate. For more information and sponsorship information, visit goodstockmusicfestival.com or email them at info@goodstockmusicfestival.com. Goodstock, Operation Restoring Hope Music Festival, Saturday, August 16th in Goodlands Foster Park. Help support America's heroes. Find new roads with Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland. It's all the same great people that you've worked with for years with new ownership. They're getting new inventory daily. Now is a fantastic time to get to Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland for your new car, truck, or SUV. Plus, their great service department ensures a smooth ride every time. Drive home in a Chevy today and become part of the Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland family. Their commitment goes beyond just selling cars. It's all about community service and ensuring your ride is as unique as you. Visit Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland.com. Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland. Find new roads. This just into the newsroom. Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer, has a new telephone number. It's 219-204-2140. That's 219-204-2140. New telephone number, still your one-stop shop for all of your home improvement needs. That new phone number, once again, for Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer, 219-204-2140.
It doesn't matter what I'm craving or when I'm craving it. McDonald's always has my back. Tasty, affordable, always on point. And let's talk about that under $4 McValue menu for a second, because it's honestly unmatched. With 10 faves for under $4, like the medium fries or frozen Fanta Blue Raspberry, this menu, it's everything. I can get a medium iced coffee for $2.50 and a vanilla cone for just $1. McD's always comes through. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Fanta is a registered trademark of the Coca-Cola Company.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all three? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
Touhyville. Double the Touhies, double the fun.
Look who's up, sleepyhead.
It's too early. I'm so sleepy.
Dude, you're being very unballer right now.
I'm just trying to help you wake up, man.
Get back to work.
Go back sleepy. Sleepy.
We've got a lot to do today.
I love my job.
But I don't work for free.
Did I mention it's a paying gig?
Well, now you've got my attention. You got my attention.
Get it together and put a smile on your face.
It's showtime!
Good morning. Thanks for hanging out with us here in Touhyville. You know, if you're off for Juneteenth, you can go back sleepy right now if you'd like. I think that's what Cheryl's plan is. She's ready to go back to sleepy for like an hour now. Yeah. Portion of the show is running brought to us by McDonald's. How about a little McDonald's breakfast before you go back to sleepy?
Mhm.
That sounds delicious.
And
Great
a
stuff.
s'mores McFlurry.
I don't know if they have that for breakfast time, but they might. Visit the McDonald's in Rensselaer, 2 locations, as well as Hebron, DeMott, and Remington. The Ksatovich Umfleet McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm living it. Also want to mention our friends over at the Jasper County, at the Rensselaer Farmers Market. So many good things going on. And tomorrow we're giving away a gift basket from the Rensselaer Farmers Market, which we do every Friday. Coffin Coffee and Hunter Homemade Baked Goods, coffee and nut bread we're giving away tomorrow. So make sure you tune in here for that, and go check out the Farmers Market for all the cool things that they have going on. We went there last week and got some really good stuff. Had a lot of fun things there. So, okay. What a day we've had here.
You know
far.
what? This Saturday I saw they're going to be making pork burgers.
Ooh.
So yeah, Culp Family Farms is going to be on the grill.
That just changed my plan. I said we were going to defrost the pork burgers from last week.
We'll just go.
We'll get pork burgers. Guys, give us a second. We got to work out life here. We'll go and get pork burgers and just eat them deliciously, and then we'll save ours.
And we'll
for
go see
later.
Sharon, God willing.
Yes. That
And
would
Hunter,
be,
I don't know if I know Hunter.
Hunter Home Goods.
Baked goods.
Or baked goods. Yeah. Yeah. We'll have to check that out for
Let me introduce myself.
For nut bread and we know Coffin Coffee. I was literally drinking it.
Yeah.
Walking around the farmers market last week. I had we had some at home, some of their city
it's
roast.
good.
Yeah. So good stuff there, of course. What a big time show we had here for a Thursday. Gary Brosh stopping by for all kinds of fun, talking Rensselaer basketball, talking Jasper County Fair. Then we had Dr. Nikki on for
curing
for
Cheryl of her.
Well, I mean, curing that's a long way for for all of us. No. But helping, and
Thank you, Cheryl, for putting the C in crazy.
No. But for those that do have questions, I really like that you jumped out there so people realize it's not scary. You can share your stuff. We won't put your name out there,
I mean, it kind of is what it is why would and I'm sure to some extent we all kind of minimize the ick and maximize the yay, the fun.
Yeah.
But you're never going to get anywhere being better if you don't.
Right, but it's not easy to hear it.
Yeah.
To be in it, it's it's not that easy. So so good for you for diving in there. And if you guys want to do that, you can message us on social media your question and just say, hey, don't use my name or anything, and we won't embarrass you. It's there to help you. And if you want to get deeper in, we can set up a plan for you to be on with us with Dr. Nikki. We could do that too. So and of course, if you want to do some work on your own, you can go to her website, stucknomore.com.
And she's definitely got a gift for like she was explaining, just kind of hearing this and then recognizing what it is, helping you to put that together. Yeah. So
yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's no doubt about it. That's a good one. So
and I liked the fact what I got out of it, or the most out of it, other than the obvious. There were just bombs everywhere for me, but the multiplicity of people. That if we stop going, ooh, she things trip her trigger quickly, and just go, things trip her trigger quickly, instead of assigning a judgment to it, and just saying that's interesting. I wonder why,
right?
And then trying to figure out the why, because I sat here when I talked about having stomach issues when I was, it may have even been earlier than first grade. I just remember the school bus, the ordeal for years. And that being such a big moment where she just went, okay,
there it is.
There it is.
Yep. Yeah. Really, really interesting stuff.
Yeah.
All right, quick break. Then we end on a high note.
Oh,
We're off in
All
our day.
right.
So stick around.
When you think of diamonds, what comes to mind?
Getting engaged?
Your wedding day?
A favorite anniversary? Diamonds tend to be associated with special memories. The next time you hear the word diamonds, you need to think of Birk's Fine Jewelry.
At Vierks, we have the area's largest and finest selection, featuring hundreds of in-stock certified diamonds, all shapes and sizes, and specializing in a carat and larger.
And our prices and quality will meet or exceed anyone's, from the mall to the internet to even New York's Diamond District.
And for true expertise, Vierks has Lafayette's only GIA graduate gemologist in residence, along with the area's only, and we do mean only, USPAP compliant jewelry appraiser.
Let Birk's help make any occasion shine with the perfect diamond for your individual taste, style, and budget.
If you're serious about a diamond and serious about saving money, then you need to visit Vierks Fine Jewelry. Seriously.
Corner of 18th and Main, Lafayette, Birks.com.
Looking for the freshest fruits and veggies around? Come on down to the Rensselaer Farmers Market every Saturday morning from 7:30 to 11:30 at Halleck Park on Cullen Street, right across from the police station. From local seasonal produce to fresh baked breads, sweet treats, beef, pork, and chicken, and handmade creations from local artists, there's something for everyone. When it comes to fresh fruits and vegetables, shorter time and distance from farm to table means more vitamins, more minerals, and more flavor. And don't forget, our Tuesday evening markets run during July and August from 4:30 to 6 p.m., so you can stop by after work. Cash preferred, street parking available. Eat healthy, shop local, support farmers. Only at the Rensselaer Farmers Market.
I went hands-free.
I went hands-free.
I went hands-free.
I went hands-free with Skechers Slip-ins.
Join the millions of people who are celebrating going hands-free with Skechers Slip-ins. Footwear you just step into and they're on. That's right, you don't have to bend down and you don't have to touch them, which is why people can't stop talking.
After trying Skechers Slip-ins, I want all my shoes to have this technology.
So how do hands-free Skechers Slip-ins work? It's like they have an invisible built-in shoe horn so your foot slides into place. Then our heel pillow keeps your foot comfy and secure. And slip-ins are for the whole family, men, women, and kids, in all your favorite Skechers styles.
It's crazy how something as simple as a pair of shoes have made my life better.
I went hands-free with Skechers Slip-ins, and I'm never going back.
See what everybody can't stop talking about. Go hands-free with Skechers Slip-ins at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever stylish footwear is sold.
Hi, this is Cole Reisner. What are your insurance needs and how can we help? At Gutwein and Reisner Insurance Agency, we always put our customers first. By listening to your needs, we can offer the right protection for you. Whether it's home, auto, crop, business, or farm insurance, Gutwein and Reisner Insurance Agency is there for you with personalized service through Indiana Farmers Insurance. Contact us at 219-866-5854 or visit us on the Courthouse Square along the bricks on Harrison Street.
The Whistle Stop has entered the breakfast territory. Every Saturday and Sunday, they're offering irresistible breakfast buffets from 8 until 1 p.m. Eastern. Hearty biscuits and gravy, crispy bacon, perfectly scrambled eggs, fluffy French toast, waffles, and savory sausage are all waiting for you. All are invited to the Monon Connection Museum after your morning feast that you won't soon forget. Don't miss the Breakfast Express at the Whistle Stop Restaurant, US 421 in Monon. Be sure to like it on Facebook.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
All right. It is time for us to wrap up at least our portion of your day. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us here on this Thursday. If you're off today, enjoy the rest of your day. If you're at work, enjoy the rest of your day either way. I guess I didn't have to put a caveat on that. So, all right. Listen, we're all learning.
If you're not at work, really enjoy your day.
Really, take a nap. All right, let's end on a high note, shall we?
All right. Today's high note is from Mark Twain. Give every day the chance to become the most beautiful day of your life.
Ooh.
Give every day the chance to become the most beautiful day of your life.
All right. All right. I like that. Yeah.
So did I.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, then. Quick and sweet and simple. And there we go. All right. Thank you guys so much for listening. Hope you enjoyed listening to the show today as much as we enjoyed doing it. Again, thanks to Gary. Thanks to Dr. Nikki for coming on. We appreciate it. Have yourself a great day. Cheryl's already running out the door. She's like, Steve, we wrapped up. We got to go. I don't have time for your shenanigans. I'm taking the headphones off. Means we're leaving. That's it. Get out. Get out. We got to go. I'm hungry. I want to go. I got things to do. All right. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
97.7 WLQI Rensselaer. 97.7 The Q.